Brand new banger.
It's Knucklehead Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. Not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall
Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Tuesday night. And you know what that means. His Knucklehead Comics. Happy 4th of July, everybody. What's going on?
Yo.
We got Cap, we got Ray in the building. What's going on, guys?
Not much, man. How you guys doing?
All right.
All good.
We're enjoying Ray's fireworks.
My apologies to anyone listening. You're gonna hear a lot of fireworks in my background.
It's not
You
gunshots.
can't hear mine. Right outside my window is going off like day 3 of a war, man.
Oh man. Toe's just gonna blame the Brooklyn. That's why he's just gonna say it's the Brooklyn's fault.
He trying to be like the Bronx so bad they just popping off.
We promise though, it's not gunshots. It's just fireworks. It's just fireworks.
Word. That we know of.
Yeah.
For YouTube purposes, fireworks only.
Yep. That's exactly why I said it that way. It's just fireworks. We want to stay on YouTube.
Hey man, fuck it. Yo, tonight we got episode 2 of Secret Invasion. We got a Marvel role-playing game that we want to try out.
Yep.
Hopefully, I think Lay's supposed to be coming on.
All right.
Don't ask me about show. Nobody know.
Hey, is show coming on?
I have no idea. I think Ray knows better than me.
You know what it is? I think Show got offended because now I have an intro for the other podcast. So
Word.
That's it. We lost Show.
You know what?
Go, Green Ranger, go!
Fuck it. Fuck, he got his own intro now too. Fuck.
Oh man.
So you're the all right. So you took the Green Ranger thing. Show took the Green Ranger thing.
See, because I'm here more, I just got the full Green Ranger song. That's it. So we got a summon show. I'm just
Yeah.
here. It's like
Because if Show was here, he'll be the Ranger, but if he doesn't always show up, he's the Zord.
yep.
Call him the Zord. Fucking Show, man. He fucks it up for everybody. But yeah, how was your guys' week? That was your weekend. How was your fourth so far?
It was cool. Got some food. It was a good day.
Yeah, I spent the majority of my morning making these characters for this game if we get to play it. Which, surprisingly enough, one character took me like 2.5 hours, and then once I got that down, the rest of them like went. 'Cause I stopped to play Diablo in between.
There you go.
I hear you.
That's how you use your time wisely. Video game.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we found and killed the butcher over the weekend.
Hey.
Yeah. So the butcher pops out in caves out of nowhere, but he's a bad motherfucker. So he just
he can range anywhere from level 1 to level 100.
Oh,
and
shit.
it's a secret character, or not a secret character, it's a callback to a secret character in Diablo 1. Who would do the same thing. You would just randomly run into him. And he's the toughest person in the game. We got lucky. We got trapped with him in a room with no other fucking monsters or demons to kill. So
it was just focused
us.
on him.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get lucky. He was stupid.
And one guy found him at level 1. Like the butcher came in at level 1 to try to attack him.
Shit.
Also, he got lucky as hell. It was just that's
Yeah.
it. Like he
You fucking what? He one strike him.
It wasn't a one strike, but it was easy as hell.
Shit, but I mean, Diablo 4 is a pretty good fucking game. Before we get into Secret Invasion 2, Episode 2, is there any more comic news or anything like that? Because I know the DC is pulling the Flash out of over 1,500 theaters because of low ticket sales.
I'm surprised it took so long to do that because it wasn't selling for like what 2-3 weeks. Like,
Word.
Well, the big news is they officially cast the new Superman and the new Lois Lane.
The new Superman looks like Henry Cavill's son, right?
It depends, because in this picture he looks more like Eric Bana's son.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like if Chris Evans tried to play Eric Bana.
There you go. Here's a better picture where he kind of looks a little more like Henry Cavill. Oh, hold on. Jesus Christ, the fucking touchscreen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a picture I saw.
Yeah, he'll fit well.
Well, what's his name? So I can look it up and.
That's a good question.
Superman.
David Corset or Cornswell? What? I've never heard of this guy. So
It's something with a C.
Corenswet.
Oh, okay, there we go. We got it on the big screen now.
I don't know. He looks like he should have been Eddie Brock.
I guess we'll have to wait and see how he portrays it.
Well, I mean, I hope he does something different because Christopher Reeves was trying to harken back to the original dude who played Superman. Brandon Roth was trying to harken back to Christopher Reeves. Cavill did something different. I hope this dude's not trying to be Cavill.
That's gonna be I feel like probably the trope now is just gonna try to redo Cavill's Superman every time.
But I mean, I don't think Cavill's. It's funny. The only time Cavill's Superman was really Superman was in the Joss Whedon Justice League, which nobody likes. So
yeah.
I know even less about the woman who's playing Lois Lane, regrettably. But I think that's actually a good thing because now we can give the actors a chance to embody the characters. And
Yeah,
we're
have
not
no.
looking at it as such and such as this. We're just looking at Superman and Lois Lane.
Yeah, there's no preconceived notion about they did this, so they're gonna be just this again or some type of shit. Like we're going in clean-minded, which is better. That way we at least maybe they surprise us.
They should have went with this guy from the TV show.
Yeah.
Because this guy looked skinny as fuck.
Or we could have just had the guy from Smallville.
Nah, at this point he's too old for a new Superman. But he can just bulk up because Christopher Reeves was not a big man, and then he put on muscle to play Superman.
But Henry Cavill got that natural muscle.
No, he don't. Them motherfucker.
I was gonna say no. He bulked up, especially to do that, and then the Witcher, like he was bulked up.
So I'm saying, but he got that. I've been bulking up for years. Like I knew what a gym was before they asked me to do Superman. This new guy definitely ain't gonna fight The Rock.
Well, nobody's gonna fight The Rock unless
I was gonna say I think The
Diesel
Rock
Tyrese.
Yeah, I think The Rock's done with that. My son, that's been the clip just floating around of him saying, "Oh, so what's the next superhero movie you're gonna do?" I think I'm done. He went back running to Vin Diesel. So,
how sad is that?
He knew it pays well though.
This is the woman that's playing Lois Lane?
Yes.
All right.
You can't get a Spanish woman to play Lois Lane?
I mean, we already got a Spanish woman playing Superwoman.
So? You get a Rosie Perez to play fucking Lois Lane.
Yeah, you're gonna get Rosie Perez to play a new Lois Lane.
That's it.
Oh man.
Clock. Mad accent and shit.
Yo.
That was a horrible accent by you, but somehow still better than what she probably would sound like.
Yep.
Especially we got the early 90s one. Oh.
Yo, this Lois Lane is still gonna try to get on Jeopardy somehow.
Word. I would have let it cue.
Oh man.
I don't want you to get me water.
Man, cartoon on Adult Swim.
What? Who? What?
The new Superman cartoon on Adult Swim.
No, I have not seen it. I forgot all about it. Is it on HBO Max also?
It's supposed to be. But I checked it and I couldn't see it here.
They got the Doom that came to Gotham. Hey, they got Shazam 2, which was actually pretty fucking good.
I had to give it a watch. I still haven't watched it.
I don't watch. There's nothing that I've seen about it that looks good. I'm not talking about reviews or anything. I'm just like shit that I've seen, promotional video, coming attractions.
There's actually there's a part where the kid goes, "You think I haven't lived a fucked up life? There's nothing you could do to me that's more fucked up than I'm living." And they fucking did some shit to him, and he's hurting, and he's like, he's taking the pain, and she's like, "This nigga's strong." He's like, "Well, nigga, I just done told you I got a fucked up life." Shit, you're not gonna torment me. I've been
Yo.
tormenting myself my whole life.
I hope that scene you just said was verbatim.
Just the whitest guy saying all that.
Worse.
He's from South Philly. Just oh no,
Nigga.
where's the Fresh Prince from? He's from West Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh man.
What's the name of this fucking Superman shit?
My Adventures with Superman.
No.
Question: do we have any update on the writer's strike, or is that just like?
Well, the actors have struck now. That's
So-
the news thing. Captain America 4 has literally finished shooting 4 hours before the actors joined in on strike.
Jeez, so they were like, no, let's get to it before we're done.
Yeah, so now with the actors striking, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen now.
Oh
You-
man,
You know why no one's have seen the new My Adventures with Superman yet?
They haven't come out yet.
It comes out July 6th.
July. Well, no, this is 2 days.
Yeah, we're in July, yeah. So
I was
yeah,
about
2
to
days.
say, I was like, I knew it came out this month. I thought it was
So it
already
comes out Thursday. There you go. So next week we'll give our take on the first
At least-
episode.
I'm gonna check out at least the first episode. It's been a while since I've seen a good like Saturday morning ongoing cartoon with the superheroes. Still waiting on X-Men 97.
Good luck with that.
It's gonna be X-Men fucking 2002 by the time it comes out.
So what else got affected by the actors going on strike now?
Well, Daredevil was already delayed. They said that they might actually have to delay the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, wasn't that coming out in like 6 years?
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
was
say
coming
I
out
think
next year.
they pushed it back to 2026. No,
I think so, yeah. But it was
yeah, because
supposed
I
to come
remember
out
seeing the
next year.
post. Yeah, I remember seeing the post that like they tried to throw in. Oh, but you can still get the video game in like 2 months. It's like, but the movie's coming out in 2026. It's like, damn.
There's also a report that it seems like the Disney Plus show Echo is Marvel's Batgirl, where no matter what the fuck they try to do with it, Marvel's just not happy with it, and they might just scrap it altogether.
Have they tried to have a male lead role?
For Echo?
For Echo, yeah.
I mean, they put Daredevil in it. And
But
it
how
still
many
hasn't worked.
episodes? How many episodes?
Well, I think that's just like a 6-episode run, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, so if they put Daredevil in it for one episode, then that's not enough. Like this got to be a Daredevil episode that just so happens to have Echo in the background, and then we call it Echo because she just says the same shit that he says, but in sign language. So that way,
Echo was good
No.
in the Hawkeye show.
yeah, she was. But you know what the thing is? This is the thing. For some reason, no one likes a woman lead fucking TV show or a movie, and I don't
No,
understand this shit.
This has nothing to do with that.
Are you sure?
I was gonna say I think that has a lot
Am I sure that Marvel's not happy with how the writing and the directing's turning out? That's what they're worried about, not the fact that the character that was good and people liked in
Maybe
one show didn't work.
maybe this woman was wronged, and the people who did wrong to her have consequences, unlike She-Hulk. And that's probably the problem. It's like, wait a minute, men can't have consequences when they do shit to women. We just gotta get a machine back to rewrite everything. Well, that's not her powers. Well, fuck it. We'll put She-Hulk in this. Or are they trying to snake eyes her where it's like she can talk, but then right at the end of the season she comes deaf? Like Scarlet Witch gives her the ability to talk just for the 6 episodes.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on. They just don't like. They don't think it's good enough. So
The
So
shit they
now
gave us.
it's on the floor basically. Like,
Oh, is it because she's Spanish?
I think she's actually Native American.
Is it because she's not white?
Dude, I don't know what you're getting at. None of this has anything to do with poor scripts coming in and poor fucking direction. Like that has
I don't know.
nothing to do
I just find it fucking funny that we got a disabled, like a one-legged deaf woman that can kick the shit out of everybody, and they don't know how to write a TV show for that. After they already introduced her in fucking Hawkeye. But they can make a TV show for somebody who's literally talking to an invisible god that can turn into turns into different personalities, and then a woman that turns into a giant green thing that can break the fourth wall. They have TV shows for all that, but not a one-legged woman that can't speak. We don't know what to write for her.
How'd you like the show with the woman who turns into a giant green thing? You didn't. So maybe they're looking at it going, "Oh, this is probably a little more like She-Hulk. Let's not fucking put that out there again."
Oh, was this supposed to be like a coffee house show? This isn't supposed to be an action show. This is a barista show. She's a barista. Is that what it is? Like, well, we didn't get baristas to write this. I don't know.
It's perfectly fine to see if something's not working and either scrap it or try to move it to a better direction. Like, you don't just put the shit out for the sake of doing it.
yeah.
It's just gonna make it worse.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's plans before shit happens. You know, or maybe that's the issue that we're having with the writers. It's not the AI shit and all that. It's the fact that we come in and we're already talking about episode 1 and we have no idea what the show's about or who's gonna be in it. We just gotta just write dialogue. And then, all right, here you go. Here goes the first episode. I love it, but this isn't for Batman. What? Wasn't writing a Batman show. You are now. This isn't for Batman. Write us a superhero show. All right, cool. Where's all the lawyer shit in it? What? Where's the comedy? What? What? Is that how we're writing shit now, Marvel? How many people are on this fucking project don't know that she got one prosthetic leg?
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
They're unprepared. It's like the WWE when they try to do the same shit and the woman goes, I don't even know who the WWE champion is. I don't know who Bobby Lashley is. We got a comedian to write our fucking stories.
Oh, maybe after the strike they'll get better writers. Or they get
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's the same writers that were writing this stupid shit in the beginning.
Give me 1 second.
Yo, Taquan, you 25 minutes late, bro. I ain't just
Word.
coming to the chat now.
And why the hell are you on YouTube?
I didn't even know it was Taquan for a second when I saw the fuck toe. I'm like, wait, who's this? Oh shit, it's Taquan.
Oh no, he is writing us on Twitch. Why is it not showing us on YouTube? It's not showing his comments
On Twitch?
on the restream.
Oh shit.
All right, so Twitch goes, Ray be doing tricks on it. What? Look at Cat putting in that work, Toad taking notes, asshole. What? He's Diablo's Ganglamesh. My Adventures with Superman premieres July 6th. The new animated show, Adult Swim Max, Happy White Freedom Day. Superman doesn't even be fighting the fucking Rock in the first place. The Supergirl is definitely going to be recasted July 6th for the new cartoon. I want Shazam to say nigga. this the ignore the Quan stream. She's Native American and doesn't own a casino. Let's scrap Echo. That makes sense. I'm confused. Been here on Twitch. I was ignored for 20 minutes plus.
My bad, bro. We didn't know.
Word. Yeah, none of your fucking none of your messages came through, bro. I don't know. What
I was wondering. I was like, yo, what the fuck Taquan at? Like,
word, yo, look, yeah. That's
Wait,
crazy.
let me check the Facebook just to make sure that we not getting messages on Facebook that we ignore motherfuckers.
Shit. The fuck is going on here?
Yo,
Restream did an update and they don't.
Restream be fucking up.
Word.
Uh,
There's
Nah.
there's no comments on.
yeah, we good on Facebook, but shit, my bad, Taquan.
Word.
I was
Well, fuck
wondering. I
you.
was like, yo,
Fuck you anyway. Why aren't you watching us on YouTube to begin with?
why don't you got? You have to have us open on every browser you
Nah.
got available, bro.
Now this cocksucker over here to suck my dick. Shut up. Get your ass back up. Now I gotta watch this shit on.
Now we
Now I
gotta
gotta
have the
watch this
Twitch
shit like I'm
version
fucking
open.
homeless.
Jesus.
On fucking Twitch.
Oh man. Taquan, come back to YouTube so we can see you on restream.
Word. Now I popped out the chat on fucking Twitch so I can see his ass fucking messaging and shit. Taquan's been talking to us for 25 minutes on Twitch and ain't nobody hear nothing.
Yep, he was giving us all the facts we needed. And we
Yeah, he's like, the show comes out the 6th. Echoes Native American without a casino. Let's cancel it.
What the hell I walked back into?
Fucking
Taquan.
Taquan. Yeah. You don't even subscribe to Quan. You don't even subscribe.
Taquan. Damn, Taquan.
Racist. He went right back to Twitch the minute we started. He's like, yo, fuck you two. He goes, I support nigga. Shit, but do you support Toe? That's the problem. Man, got the prime gaming up in here. Appreciate you. But yeah, what was we talking about before Quan interrupted us?
Yeah, we're
How
arguing
racist
about
shit is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, why me and Pro? What we do? Now I got the Twitch open just so I can see the fucking comments.
Word. Yeah, it would be dope if I could fucking. There you go. Now we can see his message. I'm the main character. Shit, if I could make this shit small, it would have been dope if I could fucking overlay it and move this shit instead of a. All right, well, you know what? I'll read your shit. Anyway, let's get to Ray ran out of fear. Damn. Episode 2, Secret Invasion. I didn't know the woman that was what is she, the prime minister or some shit?
She works for MI6.
Yeah, she's the granddaughter of one of the Howling Commandos.
Is she?
That's what they said in Screen Junkies. You know how they're never, or Screen Crush. You know, they're never wrong.
That's cool. Did they say which one? Probably the one who, obviously the British one, but the one who I think should have been Union Jack.
I think it was Union Jack. It was either that or Dum Dum Diddy.
No, Dum Dum Dugan is. Oh, I mean, I guess it could be American.
Union Jack. She is the granddaughter of Union Jack, one of the Howling Commandos.
I'll tell you right now, when that episode first started, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be one of those where we start high, and then the second one falls flat, type shit." And then by the end of the episode, I was like, "Oh no, I think I like this episode more than the first one."
Yeah. Yo, first it started the way Ray and you said it. We got to go back in time and figure out what happened and all other shit.
I kind of wanted more of that though. I thought we were gonna get the episode we talked about last week. I was like, okay, cool. We're going back now. We're gonna figure out all the loopholes here with all that, and then it's like, now we're just going back to the. It's like we needed more of this because they're just gonna keep doing flashbacks now. We don't need more filler. We only have limited amount of time with these episodes.
Yeah. I'm telling you one thing though. I'm more and more convinced that Nick Fury is fucking with everyone, including us. He's put like this is an act. This is a spy technique to make himself look weak, so that way he can keep an eye on everybody. He just got excommunicated from America, so that way that now it's unsanctioned when he can go and do whatever the fuck he needs to do. He doesn't have any ties or anything to that shit. Whoever's following him, because you don't know, somebody's following him. That's why he sat on that bench and started crying. Somebody's following him, and they want to make. He wants it to be appeared that he is weak, so that way he could come back with some shit at the end.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you that story with him and his mama and during segregation eating the chicken was a false story. That
Really?
I don't think that really happened.
I don't think he trusts Talos anymore. I don't trust him after this episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is quite the opposite, where Nick Fury actually, where the trick is Nick Fury's trying to play tough, but he actually is suffering from PTSD or whatever you want to call it after watching Thanos win and knowing that he didn't do anything about it on the way back. All he did was show up at Tony's funeral.
Shit.
Do you think that's what he's worried about now? Like that's what that scene is supposed to show. Like, especially when Talos just confirmed, "Oh yeah, your planet's just there's all of us now. We're all here." Like,
yeah,
it's out of his hands again. He likes to have everything like he's a step ahead. Now he's like 10 steps behind here.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we see Fury actually question himself. And was like, yo, I thought, like you said, I thought I was supposed to be in the know. And it turned out I knew nothing.
Or Taquan goes, Fury shot MLK. They're butt fucking her. Yo, but you know what the crazy shit is though? Fury is acting like the Skrull coexisting with humans would do exactly what the mutants did in the comics. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, we argue, like we fighting with ourselves. Would you think of introducing another race would come in? But then the mutants came and everyone hated the mutants. There was no coexisting with the mutants.
But he knows that's what would end up happening anyway. The minute they see something like that different, it's gonna be fucking World War III, which we're at right now in the show. Like, accidentally starting World War III.
Yeah. And on top of that, like, it's different when you're like, all right, so this person here is a mutant and they have some weird power versus I don't know if the person I'm talking to is the person I'm talking to or is it a Skrull? What happened to the real guy? Like,
yeah,
that's my question. Where are they holding all these people that they're taking control of right now? Like, is that all just in Russia right now? They're all just in a base, just kidnapped in a sense?
I guess so.
Because we just found out here their control of every person of power, which we were hoping that wasn't the thing, but there we go.
The inner sanctum.
They have everybody.
Yeah.
Who knows? And that's the thing. I'm letting, instead of trying to figure shit out, I'm letting this show happen. I'm doing what Cabs would do. I'm letting the show tell me the story instead of trying to be a step ahead.
You know what's crazy? Here goes something that's crazy. The Eternals didn't mention this, but it kind of makes sense. Just think about this. What did Selma Hayek say? Thanos wiped out half the universe, making the intelligent population half, and it wasn't enough for the god to come out of the earth. But when they bring everybody back, there it goes. You know, now they got enough people. There was half the people left. Half the people come back. At most, we're at 102%. Because it would have took 30 years to get back to that the population number if we would have fucking just left it that way. So if 1 million Skrull comes and then half the population come back, that's another 3%. Like 1 million Skrulls sounds like a lot, but when it comes to population, it's not that much that Okay, now the fucking Eternal can grow. We was missing 50 people. Now we got them.
Well, the million scrolls is a lot when you realize that we got 100,000 soldiers to fight 1,000,000 people in a war.
I
Like
mean,
that's
yeah, but there's like 300 countries with. Yo, we have enough fucking boats in our navy that triples the amount of the next 17 nations. We can throw boats at their ass. I'm just saying.
okay.
We're throwing boats, y'all. We're throwing boats.
Who's
But-
throwing these ships? Namor.
Shit.
So that makes me think, when did they officially come then? Because that
Well-
would have been the perfect time then, when the blip happened, just replace people that were gone.
But didn't he say 15 years? That's what Rhodey said. He knew.
He knew for 15 years that Skrulls were on the planet.
Okay.
But that would have, now, this is movie math. Everybody's saying that would have been around the time that the first Iron Man came out. And that's why they replaced Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle. But I don't know about y'all. But if Victor came back, or Cap came to me looking like fucking Denzel Washington, I would be like, something's different here. You're a foot taller, 3 shades
You know what I'm saying,
darker. You
man?
got this southern accent now. What's going on? They don't have memory erasing technology. They don't have the Men in Black.
Yeah.
This is now Rhodes.
I said, I'm waiting for fucking. That's gonna be the real fucking roadie. We're gonna get. What's up, man? I'm
Hey,
back,
man.
man.
It's hard out here for a pimp, man. You need a jacket.
No one questioned it, man. Y'all gonna let me down, man?
You ain't see this pitch black short motherfucker take my place, and y'all was alright with this shit, man.
Oh. Oh.
It's like this cannot be, yo, I love everybody wants to do it, but that's not how it works. Not how it works. Maybe the Superman is like, well, this Superman looks close enough to Henry Cavill. He was a Skrull. No, all right. It's like, okay, all right. He's about 40 pounds lighter, same skin tone, got the same drawers, just a little. The Skrull fucked up when he copied him. There was some dust in the machine or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but this one, it looked like if they said, we're gonna make Michael Jordan, but we don't have the rights to make Michael Jordan, so we're just gonna make number 23. You know what I'm saying?
Like the
My
old
man got a
school,
fucking
NBA. What was it?
live, NBA Live,
NBA
I think.
Live.
Yeah, it's like my man had an afro in the first one and he's bald in the second one. Movie magic. Same size and model tire. like
And that
like
doesn't
fucking
negate the
Henry.
fact that I still think this Rhodey's a Skrull.
Listen, Terrence Howard didn't have no positive traction. So there's no way in fuck that he could be convinced, he could be confused for Don Cheadle. That's all I'm fucking saying.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to be Terrence Howard. He could still be Don Cheadle, but they just replaced him.
Nah, man, it's coming back. Terrence Howard could be at the end of all this.
I mean, it makes sense because Rhodey instantly became the president's right hand man. But then again, shit, they would have to copy his DNA because didn't Tony say that this shit is based off of your DNA and shit? That's why he could go in the suit. I think it was part 2. He was like, yo, your whatever the fuck. I think it was like your DNA or some shit can pilot the things and only you can operate them.
But the Skrull do copy to a molecular level, so that wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
But did anybody catch how they make it Super Skrulls?
Now, are they making Super Skrulls or are they making the ability to take the hero's powers?
I think they make it Super Skrulls because if you look at there was 4 people there, and each one of them took the place of one of the Fantastic Four.
Because Groot can extend.
Four hasn't been in there.
Yeah.
Yet.
What was it? It was Groot.
Groot, I think, is for the elasticity for
growing and shit.
Reed Richards.
Titanium.
Groot was the only one I can remember clearly.
No, the guy that was with Thanos, one of his people.
Darth
Rada.
All Obsidian.
There you go. See?
There's your thing for the super strength.
Yeah. John Cena, Miss Invisible.
Yo, how mad would you be if the Super Scroll came out one like this and turned invisible?
Toad give up. He's quitting the podcast. That's it.
Someone needs to get shot. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, but you said it though. And you have according to Kev, you have a track record of fucking predicting these things.
Nope, that's it, bro. You put it out there, you put it in the air. Marvel writers gonna be like, you know what? That's a good
Right,
idea. That's John Cena's coming.
Shit. They wish.
Oh man.
Fuck that. John Cena ain't doing shit. I mean, yo, if that scroll did that and disappeared, and then we found him and tortured him the same way that this scroll tortured the other scroll and chopped off all of his arms and legs and shit and shot him in the face with a full clip, they abdoodly him. Fuck it. Then John Cena it is. That's the only way Ray will accept it.
Dude,
The only way I would accept it.
Shit. You're supposed to be serious in this motherfucker. We're supposed to be serious with this shit.
Oh,
Speaking of that,
I don't think they're explaining a racist. I don't think they're explaining a recast with Skrull. Yeah, I don't think they'll explain that shit either to Quan.
No, it's just
he, like I said, I think he's still gonna be a Skrull, and it has nothing to do with the fact that Terrence Howard is an idiot.
Yeah. we just gotta make the joke, man.
Because think about it. If Terrence Howard walks out and looks at Rhodey, he goes, "What's up, man?" And Rhodey's just gonna look at him like, "Who the fuck are you?" Because the only one that would actually know are dead. Tony, Scarlet Witch. I mean, not Scarlet.
Black Widow.
Natasha.
Yeah.
How would Natasha know?
We could, because Natasha was looking into Tony Stark's at the end of part 1.
Was she?
Yeah, that's when he made the Iron Man shit, and then part 2 they instantly had her out there as an assistant. Yeah, Black Widow was 2, but you telling me that she didn't know at the end of part 1? You didn't think they were watching the news at part 1? Shield was there.
I mean, by that logic, then anybody who saw Terrence Howard in the first movie,
Pepper
Everyone
Potts,
was watching, man.
Pepper Potts is replaced with a pan.
with a candle.
Yo, what's up, Tyson?
What up, Tyson?
But
Yo,
no,
how do
this
you
episode
feel
was
of
good.
Gravik? I think he really shined in that episode.
Yeah.
Like now
Whoa.
it's definitely like there is no remorse with this guy. I love it. Like this is gonna be good. Like,
although I was slightly disappointed that he didn't come out and shoot that dude in the head.
I was hoping like he was gonna be like, it was 59 minutes. I was just hoping for something, just a little. Like I even rewatched it today because I was like, I wanted to be ready for this. I was like, he's gonna shoot him either way, isn't he? Oh, I didn't shoot him.
Yep. Yeah, that would have been dope. Well, Taquan goes by that logic. Peter Parker could have been watching TV. Peter Parker wasn't born then. Taquan. Peter Parker was in part 3. He's magically the kid that fucking had the mask.
That's part 2.
No, that's we're gonna say that's part 3 now.
But it's not.
If you watch part 2 and it's in there, that's an extension of 3. That's the prequel to 3.
Well, technically, by logic of how trilogies work, then yeah, 2 is the prequel of 3.
There you go.
But
so it's just a continuation of 1 then. That's all it is.
So he was in part 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't.
So he would have seen because he was in
But
part
they
1.
they didn't confirm that was Peter Parker until like fucking 20 years after the fact.
Yeah,
So
but
everybody
he was still in part 1 because
but everybody confuses it for part 3.
Do you know how difficult it is to identify a minor. Records are sealed. You can't just go around asking. That's why it took him so long to confirm that it was Parker.
Yep.
Like, his brain is computed. He's like, I don't know what the fuck.
No, listen, man.
Where did this
Yeah,
combo go?
you can't fucking sit here and tell me that this kid had money to go to fucking the convention, but couldn't afford a car and had to go wrestling to impress Mary Jane.
You're conflating two movies. He didn't
See?
wrestle in No Way Home.
What?
Yeah, see, so if he did that in part 2 of Iron Man, and in part 1 he wrestled part 3, mixing them together, math.
All right, now
Now my
1 + 2 is part 3.
now we're off. We're off into weird territory.
So back to Secret Invasion. I thought they were gonna kill the girl at the end, the one that they're like, "Oh no, don't worry, we'll cause you no harm." As she just walks, I'm like, they're gonna shoot her the minute she walks out of there.
But which girl?
The what was she the representative for? Shit.
The girl that
The one that
Talos
didn't
and
submit.
everything?
Yeah. I thought they were gonna while she was making the phone call, they were gonna kill her.
Yeah.
No,
thought so
I
too.
think that's the genius of Gravik. Is I think he knows that Talos alone is not enough to stop him, so he's not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Because truth be told, go tell Talos, what is that one scroll gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he barely could stop the fucking art dealer.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Talos isn't gonna kill his own kind.
Yeah, he has remorse. He's the total opposite of Gravik. Gravik is just like he'll do what it takes.
Yeah, if that was a human art dealer, kapow. Now let's ask some questions. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but the ending. So, all right, listen. I'm starting to think either this isn't our universe, our universe was 161 for the MCU.
No, the MCU is its own thing.
Yeah, but I'm starting to think this is like an Elseworld story that might bleed over into the MCU universe because there's a lot of shit that's all of us like, wow, now all of a sudden Nick Fury was married to a Skrull since the 90s.
Well, I mean, we didn't know much about Fury before. I mean, we didn't know Hawkeye had a family until they fucking showed up.
Yeah. Remember, Fury always kept it a step ahead. So it's like we're gonna be surprised, like, wait, when was this a thing? But it's also he didn't want anyone to know anything. We only knew what he wanted us to know. So it's like now that again he's off a step, now we know everything in a sense. So it's not as like crazy when it comes to this.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's a total act. Because we the audience should have never seen his secret life with his Skrull wife and which, by the way, how good is your marriage if you got to continuously change into human form when he's around? Like,
I mean,
all this time he hasn't learned to accept the green side. Like,
if she looked like Gamora, she wouldn't have the fucking shape shift.
I guess that's the little thing, like him having to go get the ring and all that. Like, yeah.
Also, if somebody's watching him or following him, they see a human.
Yeah.
No, in public, I get it, but in the privacy of your own home.
So what happens if they had kids? Would it be a Screwman? Half Skrull, half human? Would it be able to shapeshift but not change color? Would it be white but have the ears of a Skrull?
What?
I don't think that's how that
last
works.
one's not an option.
Yeah.
Listen,
they would just shapeshift into whatever they're gonna shapeshift into.
Yeah, but what if they can't fully shapeshift? What if they could look like Martin Luther King, but it's green?
Now, I don't know how they're gonna do it in the comics or in the movie and the TV show, but normally two different species cannot combine.
Well, if she's molecule as a human, then she's gonna have to have the Y chromosome. Look at his brain computing now.
Yeah, because I don't just because you can mimic me to the molecular level doesn't necessarily mean you'll have all the parts.
But it might.
Because you
That's-
could be
that's
like
that one
you'd still be like
perception.
10 if you didn't know. Or it would be there, but it wouldn't be functioning if your physiology didn't have that to begin with.
What if it does?
And again, that's just how my brain would,
Yeah.
pieces together logically. But hey, they want to say whatever the fuck they want to say in the movie or the TV show, let them do it.
You know, they're just gonna make it work for whatever they could do for this portion of it. It's just like
Yeah.
we want this to make sense. We're gonna make it make sense here, just randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. What if you copy somebody that had diabetes and your blood shows that you have diabetes, but your body can't process the fucking diabetes? Now you die instantly. You went
And
into
then
a diabetic coma.
You picked the wrong person to shapeshift into.
Just saying, the body got to be able to molecularly fucking structure into a way to survive.
Yeah, but you can't adapt to something you were not aware of. Like, do Skrulls know what the fuck diabetes is? Probably not. So they wouldn't have known.
But if they're taking the molecular structure, that's a part of the structure.
Dude, again, not every Skrull who shift change or goes through that is a fucking scientific genius.
Yeah.
If we told you to shift change into what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, you might be molecularly the same, but you won't be able to do a fucking astrophysics fucking lecture.
I can. It's just not going to make any sense. Shit. There's got to be some kind of human Skrull babies out there. Somebody fell in love with somebody that's not
By
somebody.
the end of this, we'll probably get something.
There's a million of them. There's a million of them. And if there's anything we learned on Earth, just because there's an even number of men and an even number of women doesn't mean that there's always someone out there for you. You got a rich guy with 6 of them. You got a woman with another woman. Men with 3 men. Like the numbers don't add up. One of them
add Skrulls to the mix.
Yeah. One of them got like humans. We already see it with Fury and this girl.
Yeah.
Unless
Am I the
Fury's
only one
a
that
Skrull
doesn't
also.
trust Talos right now, though? I kind of don't trust him.
Wait, you don't trust Talos?
Yeah.
He's the only one in the show I do trust.
I don't trust him right now. I don't know why. After this episode, I was like, something's off. Like, even I think his remorse is making him now, like, his thoughts are he's confused. Like, he doesn't know what to do morally versus the fate of the world here. Like, I feel like that's going to be the biggest thing.
Because it's his people versus his friend.
That's the thing. I feel like that's why it's like, what decision is he going to make at the end of all this? Like, he makes logical reason, though. It's like, I get it, though. It's like, am I just going to let my people die because you get to save this friendship? Like, what?
So I don't know if this character is still around. No, he's still alive and on Earth 616. All right, cool. This character is the human Skrull hybrid from when Tigra married or had a kid with somebody who she thought was a human, but it turned out to be a Skrull.
See?
But he used genetic sequencing though, so it wasn't a straight up just him, just her. He did other shit. But there you go. So it's in the comics. Nick Fury
there
has
is a
kids running
possibility.
around confirmed.
There you go.
I can't wait to see Nick Fury as a grandfather in episode 3.
So wait, Nick Fury's kid is gonna be what's his name? The dude from Falcon and Winter Soldier. the black super soldier.
Isaiah Bradley?
Yeah, Isaiah Bradley's Nick Fury's kid. Half Skrull.
No, they're the same age, bro.
That we know of. We don't know shit in this story all of a sudden.
So you're just saying Fury's like what 1,000 now?
Fury's doing everything. Shit, he looked like a fucking 75-year-old man back in the fucking Miss Marvel days in that movie. Supposed to be back in the 90s.
Well, he didn't film it when he was doing Pulp Fiction. This
Shit.
is Fury now playing Fury then.
He should have had the foresight for that.
Oh, he's got
Shoulda-
one eye.
he should-
Dun, 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 dun.
That's the best we got.
All right. I guess his hindsight is 20-0.
Word.
Dude,
Just saying, man.
What do we think about this thing where not only did Fury not deliver his promise to find the Skrulls a new home, he kind of like forgot about it. From all
That's why I said like at one point I don't want to trust Talos right now, but it's also like they got a shitty end of the deal. Like they were promised all this. He legit was like, "Oh, don't worry, I got you. We're gonna do something," and then it's like all this other stuff happens, and he's like, "Oh, they'll be all right." Meanwhile, they have no planet, they have no home. Like it's a fucked up scenario here.
That's the problem. You let a woman fucking look for a home for you. She can't. It takes forever. You probably found a couple of planets like, oh, I don't like the bathrooms on this one, and went to another fucking planet.
Despite that, Fury did though probably just went a little lackadaisical when he was like, "Oh, I got a whole bunch of super spies that I can use who can turn into."
But also in the 90s, how were you expecting them to find a fucking home when they didn't have that technology?
I mean, they had Captain Marvel.
And then y'all just rolled your eyes at the comment I made.
Oh, because the camera was a little off color. That's why.
Was it? What was she doing?
Little bit.
What was she doing? She found Tony Stark. Tony Stank in the middle of the fucking space. She found his ass.
Dude, do you know how many planets in the solar system are habitable? It's not that many, probably. Shit, in our 9, there's only 1. Every planet that we've seen outside of our system, there's been nothing on there.
Yeah.
But she travels to different galaxies and universes.
Yeah, but I'm talking about an empty planet that's habitable. Any planet that's habitable, you would have to assume life has found a way to spring up there already.
Why does it need to be completely empty?
Well, because
they can't travel then it'd be what?
No, because then
It's
you'd
trillions
have
of
to terraform it.
Yo, they
Then
made
you'd
a
have
planet
to-
out of a fucking celestial's head.
That was empty though. And then
So?
people showed up there.
So?
That's
You can't find another celestial's head? You can't find nothing?
the shit. The likelihood of somebody cutting off more than one celestial's head, that's
Even the fucking Kree were living on the moon
one.
in the comics.
No, that was the scroll. I mean the Inhumans.
Aren't they Kree?
And they're experiments of the Kree.
Oh, they're living on the moon. Magneto made his own fucking place for mutants to come seek refuge. The Transformers figured out a place to go.
Hey, so far we only know that 2 people have agreed to help the Skrull: Nick Fury and Captain Marvel.
And Captain
I don't
Marvel ain't
see-
holding her weight.
Yeah, but I don't see Nick Fury doing much of anything either. And how much support could he give?
Yeah.
He made a promise that was, quite frankly, dumb to make.
Listen, then they should have killed them off when they had the chance.
That's what Gravik was saying.
Well, he had the shot.
Well, I mean, he's what did I didn't see Fast X, but what did Momoa say? Never accept death when suffering is due.
Yeah.
Some shit to that effect.
Why is suffering due for him? See, that's what I don't understand. Suffering is like, listen, bruh. Death is enough. You don't come back from that. You can come back from suffering.
Yeah, but it's a quick death. If death is just that's it.
It's quick for me. It's quick for you. It's quick for everybody.
It's a maniacal way. They want to make it like you're gonna want to be dead.
But here's the thing, though. This is the beautiful shit. People, yeah, you died. You went from living to dead quick, but you're gonna be dead forever. So if you think about it, it's a slow death because he ain't coming back. He gonna be dead longer than you gonna be alive, and he's still gonna be dead when you dead. Always. Like what kind of more suffering? You want him to live? That's because that's what I'm hearing. You killed my father, so I want you to live. And I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure you live
in the most horrible way possible.
Yeah, it's not like he's living.
I mean, is it because Fast and the Furious, my man, his son literally evolved into a Superman Pokemon and jumped out of one car into another car, going 90 miles an hour, spinning.
Yeah, but he killed his.
I only brought up the quote. I didn't want to hash the logic behind that stupid ass movie.
But here's another thing though. If you want my man to suffer, then kidnap him and cut off his body part, like actually torture the dude, like the woman did in the show.
Vince,
you want to give me information now, otherwise you're gonna have to go. I'm not never talk to you.
Again, Fury's not gonna give a shit if you hurt him. You got to do the outside work.
It's not about Fury. This is the thing. This is weird shit. It's like, oh, I want Fury to suffer. No, you don't. But you just want to kill everybody. Yo, here you go. Kill Fury and then everybody else. He's gonna see if you believe in that shit up there. He's gonna see it. He's gonna have a front row seat. Stay alive long enough for you to fuck up my plans.
Well, obviously that's never the intent, is to have the dude fuck up your plans, but
yeah.
Dude, you turn around saying kill Fury first and then maybe he'll see the people that you tortured later. It's kind of like me walking in after you're asleep and just whispering at your door, I got ice cream.
Word. Well, look.
Like, all right, you might have hurt me, but what the fuck?
How does a 70-year-old give birth to a 70-year-old? Explain the math. So I didn't get. Well, first off, if you didn't see fucking Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, my man's father was younger than him too. But I didn't get my 40 acres and a mule. You don't see me complaining. That's true. Even though Taquan complains every day. Oscar turned a trash can into a mansion. The Skrulls are just lazy. This is facts.
Oscar did what?
He turned the trash can into a mansion.
Oh, Oscar.
Yeah.
I thought you said Oscar. I was like, what the fuck does she got to do with this?
I'm just saying. What happened? Yo, didn't they send their own ship to go look for shit and then they fucked up?
Who?
The Skrull. That's why he came back with his. Remember in the beginning, he flew the plane all the way back over here because they got ambushed by the Kree or some shit.
But I have no idea, to be honest. If they said it, I missed it.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait.
That's how they explain Kalos or whatever the fuck this nigga name is. Drudok. in the beginning. They
Of
said
this.
that he piloted the ship all the way back to Earth.
But were they talking about at the end of Captain Marvel where
Yeah,
he
when
tried
they
to leave and she had to blow up all the ships?
no, they went to explore or get the other people.
I gotta watch that again because
Yeah,
I misunderstood. I understood that whole thing where Captain Marvel was up there, he turned around and came back. But I'm probably, like I said, I'm watching this series, but it's not connecting 100% like I hoped it would. So there is little parts of it that are like I'm just not paying attention to.
Hold up.
But you're looking, you're rewatching it.
Yeah, I'm putting this shit on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't play it on here because Disney's gonna have a fit.
It's all right. The way Disney's going, this shit will probably be off the streaming platform in fucking 2 months. I keep reading how this is the lowest watched Disney Plus show that Marvel's put out.
'Cause the shit doesn't even want to fucking.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week. It's like it's also you got to compare it to we're not in the pandemic anymore. So it's like
I honestly think people are just ready to move on to something new.
that's also probably it. Also, if you know what it is, I think how the show is so limited, people are probably just waiting to binge it all because that's also become a nature of just
That's true.
people don't want to watch like weekly because now it became the nature of
Okay.
like how Netflix just posts everything too. So it's like I just want to watch it at once. No one
Yeah,
has attention
Yeah.
span.
that could be it because one of my boys just asked if I was watching The Witcher. I was like, yeah, and he said that he's gonna wait for all of it to drop so he can just watch it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So his parents were killed in the last stand against the Kree War, and he escaped behind enemy lines and piloted the ship all the way back to Earth. So they weren't looking for shit. He just escaped the war.
Oh, okay.
All right,
See that I understand. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought was happening.
Yeah.
You telling me that they couldn't use his ship? Go to
Dude.
Pluto or some shit?
I think they made a promise that they weren't going to honor, thinking that we only had a limited number of Skrull, so we can manage with a limited number. Fury keep a watch on them, and then
He's probably hoping that was just the amount they would ever see. So if they get out of line, we'll just kill them anyway. No one would ever have to know. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Something doesn't seem right because this Fury is too emotional. He got to be hiding something, or this got to be a fucking another Skrull trying to be Nick Fury.
nah, that wouldn't make sense because why would a Skrull go this hard? Like that whole comment of we can't fucking coexist here. Like, did he just forget that he's not Nick Fury?
Probably.
that could possibly. That would be a crazy pie in the fucking sky theory, but because of the nature of what this show is supposed to be, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, but I think it's just at this point, I think it's just Fury's again. He's all fucked up because of everything that's happened, and now he's at a point where realizing he fucked up. He made a promise that he couldn't keep, and now everything's starting to collapse on him.
It's got to also be the fact that he put together the Avengers to stop global and intergalactic threats, and then one dude came down, and even with the Avengers, wiped out half of all life in the galaxy. One, and it took a miracle and a fucking lucky ass rat to get everybody back.
And now the Avengers are gone.
Yeah, all the good ones are dead.
Yeah.
We got what? Half of a fucking super group who is taken into space for some sort of trial.
Yeah.
Cap, Sam as Cap is doing his own thing. Fontaine is building her own group with the fucking Thunderbolts.
And then again, the only person he could trust at this point just died. So
yeah,
he's legit. He's fucked. Like
Shit, I think he needs to get over himself.
what would you do in this situation, Toe?
Bro, the Hydra infiltrated your ass, and you alright with it. Fucking the Baron Zemo infiltrated the fucking the Avengers, and you alright with this shit. The Skrull invaded the fucking planet, now all of a sudden there's an issue because some big purple guy snapped his fucking fingers. And the fact, you could have stayed dead, but your people bring you back, and now you bitching and moaning about it. You bitching and moaning because you won at the end of the fucking day. Life goes on. This fucking guy is the person that uses Coulson's death to motivate the fucking Avengers to come together. He didn't give a shit that Coulson died. Now all of a sudden you're worried, he turned into dust. Yeah, all right. This is why I'm saying this. He got to be a different fucking person. Yes, you could go through all that shit and still have some shit, but you got to snap out of it. Look at fucking Hawkeye. His family fucking died in front of him. He got him back. You don't see him fucking handcuffed to every single one of them.
Well, he was fucked up for a while though. He
went on a massive killing spree.
Yeah, like he didn't. He still has like he went.
That was
trauma,
during
like,
the blip. After everything was alright, he went back to being normal. No one remembered him killing anybody.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He got his family back. Fury still lost a lot of people. Coming back from the blip, he lost the Avengers.
Yeah, Tony's gone, Cap's gone, Natasha's gone.
So it's not going back to normal for him. He's going back to
before the blip. He lost the Avengers. They broke up.
Yeah, but they weren't
before
dead.
The blip. That was different because before the blip, it was that's a spot. They're arguing. I can get them back when we need them. I'm not worried about that. Yeah. Now they're literally gone.
So everybody lost them. The Hulk lost them. Thor lost them. Hawkeye lost them.
Yeah, but he doesn't lose people. Yeah, Thor's
fucked up. Thor is a Michael Waikiki fucked up.
Thor's so fucked up that he fixed himself and fucked himself up again.
The only Thor I recognize is the fucking Thor that happened after. It is the one from Endgame that will get give me Thanos. That motherfucker just wanted a rematch.
He went for the head.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's one of those where I hope Toe's right and this isn't Fury. This is just fucking. This is something we're getting to throw us off, to throw everyone off. But
dude, but 7. Well, I don't know how old Fury is in here, but let's just say from the 90s. Let's just go close to 30 years.
Yeah.
For 30 years, you had a handle on shit. And then you come to find out that you don't have a handle on a fucking thing. And not only that, Mr. Super Spy, motherfucker saved the world and brought people back without your fucking help. without your involvement, while you sitting on the sidelines. Now you don't have a handle on anything. You are completely useless. And Rhodey just looked at you and was like, "Nah, dude, shut the fuck up. You out. You're out of the bloodline, Jay."
How many people did that shit to him before?
Huh?
I feel like every movie, the fucking Nick Fury's out of the Shield.
No, he's acting outside of fucking whatever, but he wasn't out.
Yeah, this is the first time. Like, no, you're done. Like,
Yeah,
He's
this is the
75
he always
years old.
acted out
situation.
protocol, but it was never you're out. Like, this is a whole different ball game now. That's like, wait, they don't even trust you right now. You're done. Like,
Because they know that Nick Fury is a fucking squirrel.
I don't think that's why. He basically, again, they're blaming him for this whole thing. He caused mass hysteria. He caused mass hysteria.
Well, I mean, if you see Nick, see, this is the weird thing that all the super spies in the MCU are known publicly, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. How is that a thing? Like,
But I mean, if you see Nick Fury around and you have no other fucking person you could point to as, hey, here's the bomber or the bad guy or whatever, then your only logical conclusion is whatever the fuck Nick Fury was doing set this off, and he couldn't stop it. And had he had not been there, or had he had not been mucking around with shit, this probably would have never happened.
That's making him a squirrel.
I don't think he's a scroll. I feel like if anything, it's gonna be sub outer.
Now, who else can shapeshift in Marvel? Is this Mr. Fantastic? Is he using his ethnicity to be a 75-year-old black man?
No, he can't. He can't do that.
What?
He can't change the pigment of his skin, bro. That
And on that note, we're just ending it on that because
Maybe they're using light to reflect.
then he'd be invisible. Nah.
Oh,
Yo, I don't know what. Yo, grab a Snickers, bro, because maybe you're a scroll, right?
I think I was gonna say I think Toe's a scroll because this ain't Toe.
Michael Jackson could. I can't read Cap. See, Michael Jackson could change his fucking pigment. Why can't Reed Richards? Thank you, Taquan.
There's a whole lot of
Sammy Sosa did it. That man went from black coffee to fucking straight up milk.
Have you noticed that you can only
Big
go
no.
from one to the other and not the other way?
We in the MCU.
I don't know why you can't accept that Nick Fury is just it finally hit him, it all caught up with him, and now he's going through the shit. I don't know why that's so hard to accept. It's not like we've been watching him go. Your assessment of just tighten up your bootstraps and let's move the fuck on would be good if we were watching him for the last 5 years go through this shit. We're just seeing him react to everything that's happening now. It's just hitting him now. You can't just pick up your bootstraps as soon as shit happens to you. You gotta let it fucking process.
He disappeared.
He
He went
was
up to
disappeared.
space. He was in space since fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah, and they brought him down for this.
So he was doing this shit for how long? Hiding from these motherfuckers.
Not that long, apparently. Again, we don't know when this falls in the timeline.
So it could be very long then.
Dude, it's not.
I love that. We don't know how long, but you're definitely wrong.
No. Dude, Again, we're just seeing him deal with it for the first time. We, the audience, haven't seen him deal with this for the last 5 years.
Yeah,
We haven't seen him deal with this in like 6 movies.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta let him go through the fucking motion, get through all the steps. We can't just sit there and like. You can't treat this like Jesse Ventura and Predator. Like, I ain't got time to bleed.
I think that's the issue because usually Nick Fury would be the one to do something like that, and that's what's messing with so because it's like Nick Fury wouldn't process emotion; he would just keep going.
Yeah, but I mean, he's human. Everybody fucking hits a breaking point. You can't. Maybe that's the proof that he's not a Skrull. Is this up on the timeline yet? Does anybody know?
Apparently, this is supposed to happen in 2025.
Oh, so that's after the when Spider-Man happened.
By the way, Spider-Man No Way Home in 2024.
Oh, so that's less than a year, depending.
Eternals was 2003. Shang-Chi was 2023. Spider-Man Far From Home was 2023. Endgame was 2000. This is 2 years.
Yeah, that's still not a long time. Wait, when did you say Eternals was?
2023. That was the year that they were in the movie.
I just wanted to make sure because I heard 2003 and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that's what I heard first was 2003. I was like, wait.
I was like, wait a minute, I don't.
But wait, but he said you were there for a long time. 2 years. That's not a long time.
He said you were gone for a long time.
Yeah,
you
so
blipped for 5 years and then you're away for 2 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so for Thanos, so then Thanos didn't blip then.
Okay, yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, by that logic, if it's only 2 years, then it's like, what are you talking about? Like, he was gone for 2 years. But if it's like the whole 7, okay, yeah, okay.
But that I guess that means that we have to take that as well, the 5-year blip, yeah, but then the emotional goneness, because we just established that he was in Far From Home, as Nick Fury, and that was after the blip. So Nick Fury was around, but I guess just emotional, he stepped way the fuck back.
See, but even in that, he's acting a little different.
Well,
so maybe
that when he was Talos.
Yeah. So
like I said, we're now just seeing him deal with this shit for the first time.
Yeah.
So we gotta let him fucking get through this.
No. See, that's what we need now is that possibly that's a flashback we need. What was he doing in those 2 years? Maybe we see he was just fucking broken that whole time.
Or maybe something happens in the Marvels movie. Because that was supposed to come out first, right?
Yeah.
Maybe one of them dies and he's like, oh, not again.
Maybe that's why he's even more fucked up. It's like this is supposed to be a thing. And geez, now I gotta fucking fly around here. God damn.
What's going on, Hassan? Happy 4th of July.
Yo.
Rabbito gave you one of his flies?
Legit, I'm seeing a fucking fly.
Yo, I hate all insects, man.
We should change the name of this podcast to Lord of the Flies.
I hate all fucking insects.
Yo, it's like it always happens when we do something that you'll see some shit and it bothers because it's like you'll see it for a split second while we're on here. It's like fuck.
Quan says we're celebrating white freedom. It's Independence Day from the English. No, from the Juneteenth. Is the other Independence Day.
Hey, they were going to write in to free the slaves in the Declaration. That was going to happen until the invention of the cotton gin.
No, the cotton gin was what freed the slaves.
No.
Yeah. It was cheaper to do with the cotton gin than to have the slaves fucking pick cotton.
I'm not a historian. I'm not as smart as these motherfuckers tell you I am.
Shit.
I keep telling you, just because I say a big word every fucking 15 shows doesn't mean I'm smart.
All I'm saying is this Nick Fury is a Skrull. Either he's a Skrull or this show is designed to fuck with us more than him fucking with anyone else.
I could believe the latter. At this point, I feel like this show is going to leave us with more questions than it does answers.
Because this show does not seem like we're watching a story progress. It seems like they're fucking with us. Like the beginning of WandaVision, where it's like, wait a minute. Who's crying out for help? Is Wanda trapped? Like it's having us question everything.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly thinking they're more concerned with getting us to go, wait, are they undercover against us? Are they trying to throw us off of the scent?
Well, they want that because that means more interest. Because now we have to keep watching. That gets more viewership. That gets more, which is currently not working if this is the lowest viewed show. So you got to work on that. They need people to watch in order to keep them watching.
Yeah.
So,
but a show like this is perfect if you dropped all the episodes at once. Because
but you want the
every
buzz.
weekly. What?
I was saying, but you want the buzz of people like us sitting there analyzing each episode, like what's going to happen next. But if this would have all happened at once, this would have been talked about in one episode, and then forgotten about, and then we move on.
Yeah, like I like the idea week to week just because it builds suspense. Because if we just watch it in one, it's like, that show is all right. But like as we go through it, there's gonna be episodes that we're gonna be like, oh shit, I can't wait for the next one. And then it's okay when we get the filler episode because it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Then it comes back. Like it's fucking at once. It's like, okay, we'll do a review and then we're done.
The only time I'll accept a filler episode is if we're getting 24 to 32 episodes a season.
We're getting a filler. We're getting a filler with this eventually.
Yeah, so
it has to be like the flashback episode. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. So we got Groot. Is one of the people, the Frost Beast.
Yeah.
Is one of the people. Shit. I'm watching something and this shit's too.
What the fuck was the Frost Beast? The Frost Beast is, I don't think Johnny Storm. I think the Frost Beast was for invisibility.
So they're taking Groot for being a Colossus and a plant. But
I think that's just what he is.
It's acid based. This guy's going through the little section of the thing. So they're saying the Frost Beast that was running around at the end of Thor 2 in the credits.
Oh, that thing?
That's where they might have gotten the DNA for it. And all Obsidian, they got a picture of his hand. I guess that's when they cut his hand off.
Yeah.
This one says unknown origin, unknown planet. And they say Extremis.
Extremis, that's the fire. So Extremis is the fire, Johnny Storm.
Yeah, he's a Homo sapien. Okay, yeah, so what the Frost Beast? Well, the Frost Beast can't have invisibility. That shit didn't have.
Well, I mean, the Frost Beast has to be the one that gives the invisibility because nobody's seen it.
Yeah, so this guy said the same shit about you and the Super Skrulls. Just the Frost Beast is nothing like the Invisible Woman, though.
All right. So, like frost giants, meaning they
Frost
have an
Beast.
ice barrier that mimics the Invisible Woman's barrier.
Yeah, but they didn't get a giant. They got a beast.
No. The beast has something similar to the frost giants where they can use like an ice barrier. So it's not invisibility per se, but it's like the little force field shit that she puts up. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't think they're not trying to go one for one. I think they're just trying to go. The Super Skrulls had these abilities from the Fantastic Four. We don't have the Fantastic Four here. Here's 4 people we can put in to kind of substitute. We already know the Extremis gets extreme heat. They turn themselves into bombs. Groot has the ability to stretch and grow and all that shit.
Yeah.
So the Frost Beast now has the force fields. And Cull Obsidian is your super strong thing.
And it has the scaly skin, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, although I don't think they're gonna come into play because the Super Skrull doesn't always look like he's made of rocks. But now, how the fuck do you deal with it? Do you think Shang-Chi can deal with that?
With a Super Skrull?
Yeah, you think his martial arts kick and his 10 rings can...
I would say yeah, but who's to say that this isn't just a first try? And because didn't they have to learn how to mimic the superheroes' powers? Maybe that this is a way for them to learn how. Like they fail on making a Super Skrull, and then they like, oh well, we at least learned how to mimic it through the DNA that we got. You know, so now they could. Some of them have powers.
True.
Because at this point, you can't say Captain America was a fucking Skrull, because this Skrull don't have super soldier serum.
Now, plus, well, we didn't see Cap die, so we don't know if he turned into a Skrull.
I don't think Cap's dead.
You think he's on the moon?
No, I think he probably living back in time or some shit.
So what? He went back again as an old man?
Probably. Shit. I don't think anybody's the only person that's dead is probably Tony Stark.
That even him that's saying he might
And
come
that's
back.
the one I think that isn't. I feel like that's gonna be the biggest. Just
Yeah, but how do you bring him back?
Yo, the people, you know how you bring him back? You just have him show up because outside of the three of us, I don't think anybody would give a shit. Everybody would be like, "Oh, Tony's back.
yeah,
That's the movie we're watching."
yeah. We're gonna fucking question it the minute we see that movie, but everyone else is gonna be like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yo, MCU movie fans and MCU comic book fans have the same thing in common. Somehow they wound up like that. They don't ever want to see the fucking original heroes changed or whatever. They just want the same hero to continue on from here on until eternity. Shit,
Listen,
Joe Rogan said it himself, straight to Robert Downey. He's like, "Yo, you don't think if this shit starts failing, they're gonna call you back?"
well, it shouldn't start fucking failing, to be honest with you, because it shouldn't start failing, to be honest with you, because fucking because if you write characters good enough, then you don't got to worry about fucking people losing interest in it. It's like, yeah, we want Robert Downey Jr. Why? Because some of these characters aren't as strong as others. You know what I'm saying? Yo, people you love Shang-Chi. You put Shang-Chi in there with other people, let the dynamic grow, and people would fucking start watching those movies. How many
Yeah.
people
I love
when
the
they
Shang-Chi movie, but this dude has been fucking persona non grata since that movie. There's not a talk of a sequel.
Yeah.
He hasn't showed up anywhere else.
and
As far
that's
as we know, that was a one and done movie.
and that's because of the fucking that's because of fucking Marvel. There's nothing to do with his character. But nobody went into the LA didn't start rioting when they changed that in Viv.
Oh, I mean, it came out that there was a problem with the main actress. That
Yeah,
So there's a problem with with Robert Downey Jr. He's dead.
no, he's not dead.
Tony Stark is dead. How can he play a fucking dead man? He's not Paul Walker. He is not
Yo,
Brian
even-
O'Connor.
but
The
he's-
multiverse exists for a reason.
Then get Tom Cruise. Say he's a Skrull.
Yo, you know what? I would have said, yeah, let's put back in the multiverse of madness days. I'd have been like, yeah, let's put Tom Cruise in here.
But
But
then
now
he's gonna fuck it
after,
up like the Mummy.
after seeing what he did with the Mummy, let's not put Tom Cruise in here. Because
yeah,
unless it's
no.
Mission Impossible,
Get Ryan Gosling. That was for you, Cabs. Get Ryan Gosling to be fucking Tony Stark.
yo, I honestly just think that it's a twofold system where this is the best ideas they have, and the people are just not as enthused to see these movies. Like I said, I've said it before. We've already had the greatest fucking saga that they're ever going to tell with the Infinity Saga. Anything that comes after that it was never going to live up.
Well,
Because that's all they're comparing it to. Everything is
yeah,
every
you say
movie is
yeah.
that.
you say that until something lives up to it. Because nothing lives up to the 80s and then boom, Attitude Era. Nothing lives up to the Attitude Era and then boom, the Bloodline.
I
Nothing could live up to WCW versus WWE, and here goes AEW.
this shit is not living up to the same thing.
But you know what I'm saying though? It's nothing's gonna happen until something happens.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Now we're in that middle phase, but people don't like to wait. We want instant fucking. We
I don't
want
want-
something.
I don't want instant, but I don't want the same length it took from Avengers 1 to Endgame to be Shang-Chi 1 to Shang-Chi 2. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's not a good look. I don't Avatar 2 came out 20 years. I don't give a fuck. I didn't watch it. Too
Who
late.
asked for a
You
sequel?
you missed out.
Did someone ask for a sequel?
Dude, he made 5 of them.
Yeah, there's supposedly 5 of them. Like, you waited too long.
But see, you look like that, right? But that movie made over what, $2 billion?
No, yeah, I saw it made money. Again, I want to know who asked for the sequel. Where were
James
these
Cameron.
people at?
Shit, $2 billion worth of people wanted to go see it, so somebody asked for it.
I guess it's like,
See, and you're telling us a story, but you're telling us the story out of order, and then you're telling us 2 stories at once, and you're telling us the story as fast as possible. And all these questions need to be answered. And when people ask a question that needs to be answered, everybody goes, "Who gives a shit? Just watch it." When back in the day, all the questions were answered eventually. People hated Age of Ultron, but then that happened to be one of the most important movies for Endgame and every other movie that went after it. It's been 2 years in the MCU, and how long? Hold up.
Well, how long for us?
It's been 2 years for the MCU, and 2 years for us, and still no one explained what happened at the end of Eternals. Still nothing happened. Like, this is 2 years of judgment that fucking Ezekiel, or what's the fucking god, Aerosol, he's taking 2 years to find out if we're dead or not.
Well, dude, She-Hulk dealt with it, so we're good.
Oh yeah. See, that's the issue. That's why people need to love the MCU, because we got a little fucking word blipped up on the screen for half a second, and there you go. That explains everything now.
Dude, I've been telling you for how long now? 2 years that they're not gonna fucking explain that goddamn hand.
And explain the fucking head. Explain the huge fucking god that England saw threaten us. The civilization threaten us. Even the fucking Skrull don't give a shit about that fucking magic man.
Dude, but to be honest, if you saw a big floating magic head in the sky that was saying something after being either blipped out for 5 years or 5 seconds to you, or living through the 5 years that you were blipped, seeing Thanos come down with Call Obsidian, kill everybody, and it, like you've already seen a whole bunch of shit happen. That dude in the sky is probably just a Tuesday now.
But Nick Fury's crying like a bitch. For us, we live through it and we're tough as shit. A god can come down and we're gonna fuck him up. But Nick Fury, baby.
Again, he's just now dealing with it. The people in England had how long to fucking deal with all this shit that they've been through?
Oh, because they were blipped. They were blipped back first. Tony Stark said boom, and then 2 years before he snapped, those people started coming back. It just took a while. England, the people that blipped back in England had the same amount of time as Nick Fury to deal with the shit. But they're tough enough to go, fuck you, Supersonic Man.
No, what I'm saying is,
fuck, it's turbo time, bitch.
What I'm saying is,
fuck you, throwing rocks and shit in the sky, fucking spears and shit, shooting up fucking AK-47s. Say hello to my little friend. But the super spy, baby,
what
they
I'm
was
saying
shit.
is the people
Got a
who were
paper
there
cut and they
probably
want to
lived
cut
through
off
the
his
blip.
arm.
They probably lived through the 5 years.
Motherfucker needs stitches for a paper cut. Being held up by finger pointing shit.
Yo, all right. So nobody can ever go through an emotional fucking crisis or an emotional growth or some shit. It's got to be immediate.
I mean, what your excuse It's not goose. It's good for the goose, but not good for the gander. You're saying that England is already fine, but this man needs to go through it now.
I'm saying we're seeing him go through it now. Not that he needed to go through it right at this moment. Is that this is the moment where it hit him.
Yeah. Again, he could have been going through it this whole time. This is just us finally seeing something. We've never seen him at this
I
point.
get it. We have to see him go through his emotional damage from being blipped. We don't have to see them talk about a giant fucking head coming out of the ocean, a giant hand coming out of the ocean, the world being split into half, a fucking a giant fucking machine standing in front of us, threatening all of our existence. We don't have to talk about that. We have to talk about this man's emotion.
Dude, I'm 100% with you. That's why I say the Eternals movie is fucking garbage and does not have anything to do with the rest of the MCU. Despite my fucking my outside rating of it, Cabs.
But what I'm saying is, this is the reason why people are becoming uninterested in the shit. It's taking too fucking long for them to even mention the shit.
Yeah, because that movie is not part of the story they wanted to tell.
It's not part of the story they wanted to tell, but everybody mentions Thanos. Every chance we get, they mention Thanos. You can't mention another fucking thing coming out the side of your fucking face? Get Ghostface Killer as Tony Stark? Isn't Ghostface Killer dead? No, that's no, Ghostface isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, Dirty Bastard is who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Is Ghostface part of Wu-Tang?
Could be.
Ray would know.
Oh yeah, he's alive and well. He's 53 right now. He's good. Yeah, he's a part of Wu-Tang.
I stopped listening to Wu-Tang in like 96. In 96, I made a hard pivot into this is the type of music from here on out. I listen to everything, but I'm sticking with rock, and that's my main genre.
I was gonna say everything but Wu-Tang.
No, I mean,
It was
I listened to
in 96. It was like no more Wu-Tang.
After
Wu-Tang's for the
Special
kids.
Delivery came out, it's over.
Not for cats.
no, Special Delivery was not in 1996.
When no, what was it? No, yeah, Special Delivery. That's Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know
Black
why.
Rob?
Uncle Murder.
No,
Black Rob. That's Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Warning by Uncle Murder is another stupid one that I like. I don't know why.
I actually met Uncle Murder. Cool dude.
I mean, he seems funny with his end of the year wrap ups.
Yeah.
The joke is that Ghostface Killer calls himself Tony Stark. He's a rich white man. Nice. But listen, that's all I'm saying.
I know. I agree with you that we do need the answers. I'm just saying, I don't ever think they're gonna give them to us.
Talos. That's his name. Talos
Yeah.
Kralin. No, who's the bad guy here? Chronic.
No, Gravik. Gravik is the bad guy. Talos is the guy I don't trust. But
We need English. We need English. Gravik. You put Gravik, Kang, and the supremacist, the memory. What's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy? Imperial Stalker.
High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary.
Yeah.
There you go. The High Evolutionary. You put them three in a room, and I want to see what they come out. You put them three in a room, and I want to see how they come out. That's the movie that Kaz wants to see. Put people in a room and just have a conversation. I want to see them talk. Because this motherfucker is just as fucking menacing as Kang wanted to be, and the High Evolutionary was before he started going mad.
See, and I feel like that's going to be the issue with Gravik. Eventually, I think he's going to go mad. Because he's going to go mad with power. Because now he's controlling his own people. And that's why he wants to take over Earth to have more power. It's not even to find a home. Now it's just to be able to say he's ruling over Earth.
Well, because you know what they say when you seek revenge, you gotta Dig 2 graves. This is all for revenge. This isn't.
No,
If
this
if
is that, and that's the whole, I guess, premise of it is he's lost the whole point of it. It was supposed to be they're trying to find home, and now he's just like, nah, fuck them. They didn't live to their end of the bargain, so now we're gonna fuck them up.
because if he really was trying to make Earth his home, he'd have killed Fury as soon as possible. The only man that really knows about us, and the only man that could probably stop us, oopla,
That would
gone.
have been it. Yeah.
You know, but that's it's funny you say it like that because that's the mom way of looking at it. Where it's like, in reality, we need a 6-episode fucking season, so you can't just kill him right there. But our mom used to turn around, and anytime a character did something stupid or walked into something that they didn't know, she would turn around and be like, "Didn't he read the script? How did he not know that was coming?"
Oh, man.
Shit, yo. So I guess this Marvel role playing game we gonna have to do another time, or
Yeah, we'll do it another time because
when we got a full cast of people.
it took us 3 weeks to do a fucking D&D one shot. I don't think we're gonna get anything done in an hour.
Nope. I guess it'll be on to the next episode.
Word.
Or we
Well,
have a
that's-
full cast then. We'll find out.
Yeah, if there isn't another holiday on the 11th,
I don't think there is. I think we're good.
let's hope.
Oh, dude.
Might be Shaka Khan or some shit.
Ain't nobody.
That was
It's gonna
my
be Shane
jam.
Strickland. That's it.
Yo, I don't know why, but that song specifically is just no matter who sings it, what version of the song I hear, I have to hear that whole song play out.
Yeah. It's just that catchy.
Yeah, that's the only Shaka Khan. Like Shaka Khan, I've listened to her other shit, but that song only is like that's a must.
Yeah. Every time I've heard that song, just it reminds me of those entrances because Shane Strickland legit would fucking make a whole crowd sing it. Like that's a pop. That song
Shit.
it got the pop it needed.
Word. Shane Strickland?
Swerve from AEW.
That was his. Okay.
That
'Cause I
was
looked. I was like Strickland. Oh wait, and I was like, oh shit, Swerve.
Yeah, was his name was Shane. It used to be Swerve Shane Strickland. That was his gimmick. He was Swerve.
Shit.
Yo, you wanna talk about some shit they got to explain? Explain to me how a couple years ago Swerve was coming down like P Diddy with the best high flyer in the business, Top Dollar, and fucking Hit Row. And a few short years later, he's now appalled that fucking Max Caster raps on his way to the ring.
Yeah.
Kill
Yeah,
shot.
he was
Lucha
kill
Underground.
shot. Yeah, he was kill shot.
He was really skinny though, his kill shot.
Yeah. But that match he did with Aaron Fox was great though. The one they did in AEW wasn't. He had to save Tanahashi. Tanahashi almost died.
Yeah.
That top rope is a killer, boy.
Yo, dude, that's why I said that him and MJF were not going to be a fucking good match.
Yeah, I was hoping you were wrong when Toe put that in the chat, and I was like, damn.
But again, I was talking about in comparison with the rest of the pay-per-view.
No, but even just as a match in general, it was not good. It was not a good match.
Dude, you know what wasn't a good match? Well, for me.
Yeah.
Because I fell asleep through most of it. I didn't even see the ending of it. I woke up and it was already over. And it's disappointing because one of them is my top 3, if not the number 1 favorite wrestler right now in the world.
Okay.
Okada versus Bryan.
You weren't a
that
fan of
match-
it at all?
Huh?
You weren't a fan of it at all, the match?
I fell asleep.
Oh, damn.
Like the little bit I did see didn't fucking throw me. I was like, oh, Okada's doing the. They're not. I thought Okada would be able to break through and have the New Japan style 3
Yeah.
arcs. You know,
No.
the 3 stages match where you start slow, you build up, then you hit the climax. No, they had a regular fucking American style wrestling match, which Okada apparently doesn't fucking do.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the Wrestle Kingdom match. When they when they run it back at Wrestle Kingdom, it has to be something. Like there should be no excuse there to be able to put on a great matchup. Like
So while y'all was talking about that, I was looking at some. Nick Fury mentioned he had a wife in Winter Soldier.
Did he?
did he?
Yeah. When he was talking to Cap in the apartment,
Okay.
he said, "My wife," and Cap goes, "I didn't know you were married."
Okay.
Wow, that's such a throwaway line.
Well, again, so that further proves it though, because it's something where unless he wants you to know the information, you're not gonna know. So even
But then
that
again-
little.
That was when he was in the apartment, right?
Yeah.
After was that before or after he? That was before he so-called died
Yeah.
because they shot him through the window or some shit, right?
Yep.
But that's at a point where did you really trust what the fuck Nick Fury said?
Nope.
Yeah, so even at that point, we could think he's just bullshitting. He's stroking conversation to make him.
He could be bullshitting now. Cap could be in the fucking house with him, chilling.
Bro, this could be a fake family. This could
And
not
what,
be his wife.
She's Cap's nurse.
Can't take it. Yup.
This could be not his wife right now. This could be a fake. It just a whole facade.
Yeah, I can't wait for this episode or this series to end, and he was just in that fucking. This is the true Agents of Shield tie-in where he's in that fucking. What do they call that place?
Oh, the framework.
Yeah, he's in the framework, and he's standing next to Coulson.
Imagine. This is a whole fuck you to everything. Like, nope. Don't trust anything.
And then Marvel reboots the whole thing and be like, Kang was a dream, Thor Phase 4 was a dream.
Nothing happened after Thanos' snap.
Yeah,
I was
the
like,
Eternals never happened.
Lay would love that. Oh man. No, that's how it would end though. They're doing that and we're like, oh, so none of this happened. The Eternals watching like that's not how this is supposed to. Okay.
This is gonna end. This is gonna end with Fing Fang Foom coming into the fucking atmosphere. I'm gonna judge you.
You know how I want this to end? I want this to end with Makari signing to somebody. Like, yo, how come they haven't mentioned the head or the hand in the ocean?
Echo's gonna be at the bottom of this shit.
Yo, you know if they cancel Echo, what's his name? Kingpin was shot in the head for no reason.
Yep.
How are they going to explain that? Clearly, they don't have to explain shit, but...
I mean, people have been shot in the head and lived.
True, but at point blank?
I mean, haven't cops shot people at point blank when they're aiming at a dog?
I mean, I've seen cops shoot point blank and miss.
They fucking...
No, guys, I got it.
Kingpin survived the worst. That's true.
This show's gonna end with Mephisto. That's what we're getting.
And finally, that dude from New Rockstars is finally gonna have his.
I couldn't remember his fucking name. I was like, who's the person we kept waiting for in WandaVision? I had to look it up. I was like,
Fucking Mephisto.
that's it. We're getting Mephisto finally. Fucking after all this time, Mephisto's gonna show up like, and forget.
Just Peter Parker's gonna be like, I need everyone to forget everything. And Mephisto's gonna be like,
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
How many times do you need people to forget? Parker's gonna kill another guy. I'm like, oh, I did it again. Whoops.
apparently Mephisto is genuinely rumored for Ironheart.
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen is supposed to be Mephisto.
Oh, so
Sacha Baron Cohen?
it's actually happening.
Hey, but he's rumored to be in it.
Oh shit! There you go.
Very nice.
I mean, shit. If anybody's gonna play Mephisto, I think Sasha's the best person to pick.
They should just get fucking Dormammu to come out, kill all the Skrull, and then go back up there.
Well, Dormammu's set for Doctor Strange 3, where Doctor Strange explains the multiverse.
Doctor Strange 3 with Charlize Theron.
Is he still coming to bargain?
What did he set off an incursion over there? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yo, fucking Doctor Strange need to stop with this shit. He's the reason why all this shit happened.
Yep. We fucked up, man. We fucked up.
You could put fucking Dormammu in a time loop, but you can't put Thanos in a time loop. Nigga.
What would that have proved? That wouldn't have stopped him.
Thanos, I've came to bargain.
The only reason that worked with Dormammu was because Dormammu had no clue what the fuck time was.
Yeah, but see, if you would have put Doctor Strange and put a time spell on Thanos' arm where none of the blood flow goes through it, and it would have fucking disintegrated in the glove, and then boom, the glove would have fell. They'd have picked up the shit, and Thanos would like, I got no arm! And then transformed him back until he was a baby, pushed time through him, somebody would have pissed his pants.
Yeah. And if Star-Lord didn't do the dumbest thing possible, we also would have beat him when they were on whatever fucking moon or planet they were on.
First off, you can't depend on Star-Lord to do the right thing when you had Drax, the Thanos killer, there.
That was all he was supposed to be able to do. And he couldn't do it.
I mean, they never really set that up.
He didn't even fucking fight Thanos.
He froze. The one thing he's like, oh, he's ready. This is his life's goal was to kill this guy because he killed his family. Does nothing when he's finally close with him. He got turned into string cheese.
That was the writer's fault. Because my man fucking, he said James Gunn is a good guy, and Disney said, no, he's not.
And like, who's a good guy? You're going to get bitched out in this movie.
Word.
We're about to make you look like you're about to die in the next movie.
Yep.
We're going to make you look stupid in the Christmas special.
Oh, because someone said something once.
How dare you say someone is nice when we don't like the person?
Yo, well, shit.
When James Gunn was 6, he tripped and scraped his leg, and he said, shit, we must ban him. Ban him for life.
How dare you say shit?
Batista's like, he's a grown man now. It's not the same person. Get him too. Make sure he doesn't do any acting in the movies. Paint him greener. Paint him greener. Punish the man that's protecting someone. Don't you know? If false allegations are more positive than anything, you're guilty until proven guilty.
Basically, you guys see the trailer to a Dune Part 2?
I saw a part of it, and the only thing I saw was the first one was boring as shit, Why is there a second one?
I didn't know they were making a second one. I gotta watch the trailer. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, they split the first book into 2 movies, and I think they're actually doing a third movie that goes off of the second book or the yeah.
Yeah, they're Fast and the Furious in the shit.
What aren't they doing that one? The new Mission Impossible too. It's a 2-parter for this last one.
Yep.
What? Why is that a thing now? Does every film need a? Hey, let's just split this into 2 movies.
Yeah,
now?
this is the last movie. That's the first part of this 2 movies.
Well,
And it's not the last movie.
Technically speaking, the Infinity Saga ended like that too.
No. We let that pass. That needed to be. It needed.
Yeah, but those were 2 different movies that just so happened to continue off of each other.
Yeah.
This wasn't as soon as Toretto fucking blows up. Now we're starting, Fast X.5. He's at the bottom of the lake. You killed my family.
Is that how it ended?
Yeah.
Legit. Yeah. It starts. Fucking plane crashing.
Aguanile, Modimocala, Esimoquila, Osimohala. Where? It goes
No,
into the
that's
most
a-
hardcore reggaeton song at the end of the movie. Like, what?
No, they played the most saddest one in this one. Usually when they
Yeah.
play Danza Kuru, that's when something good's about to happen. That's when it's like, shit, here we go again. They played the most saddest song they had in this new soundtrack because it's like we expect everyone to be dead. Like,
Look, see, Taquan doesn't understand. He goes, Infinity War and Endgame were announced as Infinity War Part 1 and 2 before the title changed. Yes, but it were 2 different movies. It was like Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2.
nope.
Also, this needed 2 parts because I'll be fucking damned if you're gonna put a 3-hour movie and put it in an hour and a half, and then put another 3-hour movie and put it in the second hour and a half. Fuck out of here. They did that with Batman. Look what happened. The first 2 hours of Batman was the first part of Batman, and then the last 45 minutes was Batman Part 2. But now we're coming out with Batman 3.
Is it a continuation or is this just a whole nother movie?
This is, we're not sure if the Joker's out of jail yet.
Oh man.
This is Batman 3. This is DC. Fuck it. I'm telling you now, DC thought because their cartoons worked that they could just throw out any movie they wanted to and nothing had to make sense.
That's what they should have been doing. Just make movies. Distinguish yourself from Marvel.
You want to distinguish yourself from Marvel? Make DC movies. The problem is most of the movies that DC made look like fucking Black Adam, which look like this is the closest thing we're gonna get to a live action cartoon. That's what happened. They had a fucking digitally implanted world, a new section of the world with a new country and everything. Fucking digitally grafted in a green screen around the shit, drawn in, and then boom, put some real people around. They Mortal Kombated us. They got real people in fake backdrops and live action. There you go. That's it. I really hate the way that shit looked. I didn't mind the movie. I hated the way it looked, though. It looked so fucking fake.
Dumb.
Like Aladdin. Did you see the Aladdin live action? That
No.
straight up was. It looked like it was on a Broadway play. Like we saw the Broadway version of Aladdin.
So it's real people, but everything else is fake.
Yeah, like like super duper fake. I'm questioning if that was a monkey or if that was a fucking midget in like a baby midget in a fursuit. I don't know, man. Cause yo, listen, that was not Aladdin and Lion King. Whoever directed those people should not be on strike. They should be on the fucking behind the counter of a McDonald's. That's what they were good for.
Well, who did John Favreau do Lion King?
Well, he needs to go. Get him off of the fucking cocaine that he was on when he did it, and he needs to go. I don't know how you completely cut out the part where Rakifi talking about that was in the past. Yes,
It still hurt.
the past may hurt, but this was in the past. It doesn't matter. That whole part is gone,
Yeah, that's the best. One of the best lessons in the damn movie.
right?
Like,
That is the actual lesson in the movie. Let go
I
of your
still send
past.
that clip. Yeah, I still send that clip to people. Like, it's a great
Yeah.
lesson. Like,
It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Yes, the past may hurt sometimes. That's the movie. That's the point of the movie. And you cut it out. I saw that and I said, wait a minute. There's a big wait. How did we get straight into my man fighting? There's a big part in this movie that's cut out. There was no point to watch the movie. Hear me out. Just don't make the Lion King. That's my point. Facts.
they did.
Facts. John Favreau did the Lion King. Yeah, well, you know something? He needs to go. He needs to go. Because apparently John Favreau reads more than he watches. Because he didn't see that movie.
Because they made the Lion King, and I did not.
Word.
Like
Because
I
my
saw that,
man,
and I wasn't a fan of that.
at no point did this fucking lion, he couldn't wait to be king. That motherfucker was waiting. He was, I could wait to be king. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave. Shit. There was no where the sun touches is your kingdom. None of that. It's look, baby Jesus. Father's dead. Run away, motherfucker. Come back and fight Scar. Fuck him. I don't know my father. And then he did it for some pussy. He didn't even do it for his father's. Something, bitch. The whole fucking movie's fucked up. That's what's wrong with this generation.
Wait, the Lion King in general, or just that? That's the reason we're fucked up.
The Lion King and the fact that they think they could have sent that shit out there in the world. That's why I didn't watch The Little Mermaid, because it was like I saw the original. We don't need none of it. I'm happy for the girl who played The Little Mermaid, but we don't need the remake. Shit. They should have stopped doing remakes the minute they put out that fucking Robo Chief nigga. The Robo Soldier. The Robot Man. Because he wasn't a cop. Dead or alive, you wasn't coming with him.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
You know what the problem is, though? They did a live action remake of Cinderella, which is universally loved and thought of as better than the cartoon. Beauty and the Beast made $1 billion something. The Lion King was successful. Aladdin was successful. They have no reason to stop. By all accounts, the Little Mermaid one is decent to good.
Oh, we know why.
What?
Jungle Book was one of the good ones.
Yeah, Jungle Book was another fucking fantastic one that John Favreau did, which is better than the cartoon.
So they just said, fuck it. What is Toe like? This one? Let's fuck it up for him.
What I tell you? I think it was last podcast where I was like, it's people that are now our age who are in these fucking positions, and all they want to do is remake the movies they saw when they were fucking younger, because it's a lot easier to do that than to try to come up with something new.
Yeah, but it's losing what the original had, though. It's losing all of that. It's like, I think that was a combo we had the last podcast. Remake something that failed in the first place, not an actual hit. Because then
I
maybe
can
it's like,
see I can see the thing flying around you.
Yeah, now it's.
I was about to punch my screen, thinking that shit was on my screen, and then when you went like this, I was like, oh, okay, it's on your side.
Yeah, it's like the minute I didn't fucking look for it, now it's fucking there.
Yeah, that'd have been hilarious. It has just been
We're like, yeah, because this shit, wow, got him. And then you over here like, what's that shit flying around me? He's like, damn it, I need a new TV.
Motherfucker, man.
Nostalgia is 20 years. That's the rule. Fuck that, man. You want to remake something? Do something original. Make it, read it, find out the shit ain't that good, and remake that one. Then remake it until it's good, and then put it out.
You know what remakes I really don't get? I don't get the fucking, hey, let's take a foreign film and remake it.
Yeah.
Foreign film already, like The Departed. Martin Scorsese just saw another movie and was like, I could do that movie.
Yeah. They've done that a lot lately with foreign films. They'll just legit just we're gonna make the American version now. It's like, but this is good.
If you're that worried about the American audience not connecting with it because it's foreign, get better sub actors.
Yeah.
Get anime actors to fucking come in there and sub it. Or dub it, I should say.
The Quan goes, the 2000s, you had the 80s nostalgia, such as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and the He-Man getting a resurgence. The previous decade had an emphasis on the 90s nostalgia, etc. Magnificent Seven was the Seven Samurai.
No, that's part of the shit that I was talking about. How they just take foreign films and remake them, which is dumb. But again, the writing and the coming up with some new shit is probably way more difficult than we can anticipate.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that difficult because they're words. The problem is these people go, how many people can John Wick kill in part 4 instead of 4? How can we end this story? How can we explain what happened to the story, how deep the rabbit hole goes, and end the story? They go, no, let's kill 70,000 people, introduce another person, and then set up some shit so we can have fucking other characters, have other, fucking spin-offs. That's the problem. Fast and the Furious 2. How can we expand on the story? We're not going to. Just call him Brian O'Connor and set up another movie to make sure they're driving some kind of cars. Fast and the Furious 3. Let's make a completely different movie. Fast and the Furious 4. Let's make a fucking cop movie. All right, Fast and the Furious 5. Let's make a spy movie. Fast and the Furious 6. Just put out 5 again. All right, what about 7? Put out 6 again. What about 8? Put out 7 again. What about 10? Put out 5 again.
You skip
See
9.
the pattern? See the pattern? I don't think there was a Fast and the Furious 9.
They must have. That's the one with John Cena in it.
Yeah, but that was just 8, and they put John Cena in it. They took Paul Walker out, and they put Cena in it. I guarantee if you watch 8 and 9 simulcast, 2 different TVs at the same time, you'll be like, yo, this is the same shit. Just Cena's in one and Paul Walker's in the other.
Wait, but Paul's not in 8.
That you know of.
7's the last one.
That you know of. 8 is just a remake of 7. They're just not crediting him in it.
But
I'm telling you. They are showing us the same fucking movie. They're just adding someone in digitally. Why do you think Jason Momoa had such a fun time in part 10? There was no one else to act with. He was acting by himself. So I could do whatever I want. I don't go. I ain't got to worry about somebody other end laughing because I'm like, nope. They put him on a green screen. He said all of his lines. They gave him braids, and they said, "Boom, we'll throw you in the movie. Here goes $100." That's it. They took 9 and they put Momoa in it, and yeah, Efron to Jesus. What's going on? See, period. He knows. Period. Yeah. That's the facts.
Dude, maybe you should write the script for a fucking short film.
What's going on? What? Yeah, shit. Why'd you touch my tacos?
What?
You don't remember the taco cart boy from Arnold Schwarzenegger? I'm working on a script
Oh.
right now.
From
That's
Pablo
Francisco.
what's his name?
yeah.
Little kid, was it?
Maria, get
Little
down.
Tim,
They're
yeah.
trying to take our tacos. No.
Oh man.
Whatever happened to that dude? That dude was hilarious.
He questioned other Hispanic comedians and
Who was that?
Pablo Francisco.
Is that the one that they said that was he was stealing jokes?
No, that was
No,
Carlos Mencia.
Carlos Mencia.
Oh,
Yeah. Carlos Mencia was the one that Rogan exposed for stealing jokes and all that. But then Pablo Francisco like questioned Paul Rodriguez and George Lopez, and you don't do that.
he questioned if they were funny.
No, he like questioned their he basically called them sellouts. Which years later now people call them sellouts, but you don't do that when you're alone in it. Like
Yeah, it takes a martyr to raise a family.
yeah.
Oh, well, sometimes it's like that.
Nigga made himself sound more Hispanic. Who you talking about, Daquan? Who made himself sound more Hispanic? Carlos Mencia's real name is Ned, and okay. Carlos Mencia's real name is Ned, and that's hilarious. Nigga made himself sound more Hispanic. Okay,
No,
see,
yeah, he
I
did
gotta
that
read.
he did that on purpose. Yeah, it was to make him sound because he
He's
I
like
don't think he
he's got
wasn't
a
even
German
mixed.
name.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not uncommon for motherfuckers to change their name when they get into show
Yeah,
business.
because they want to be able to add that demographic to it. Like
Yeah, but I mean, if his last name is Ned, this is where I picture Carlos Mencia's last name look like this. Just
Yeah,
saying.
but he doesn't. So you got to put a name that matches the look.
yeah.
Like it'd be weird if my name was fucking Consuelo.
I mean, shit. It would be weird if my last name was Jupiter. Who tags Jupiter?
That's your stage name now.
That's it from now on.
Tosadis Jupiter.
Even on the comic podcast, Toad's gonna bother me about Mercedes.
That's it. Toes make Jupiter. Shit.
Yo.
So I just want to reiterate, because of the writer strike and the actor strike, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, as of right now, everything I think is gonna slow down in production. Yeah.
Don't sleep today. Why? How come? Why come we can't sleep?
But why? We need to sleep eventually.
Shit, is the Haunting Abuela's gonna come out?
El Cucuy.
Right? Baba Yaga.
Oh, shit. But yeah, so we're fucked with a lot of projects that we're in the midst of things.
Hey, but this is what happens when you don't want to fucking pay your people to do a good job.
It's a good thing though. I hope this actually makes change and they don't try to be still cheap afterward. Like,
Well, for anybody who likes reality TV, that's what we got out of the last writer strike. All these fucking reality shows.
Everybody loves reality TV now.
come on, you guys don't want to see Snooki and Jersey Shore for another 10 years?
I didn't want to see it when it first happened.
I only started watching it because a hot chick in my job watched it, and it was like, all right, give me something to talk to about.
I don't think I've
And
ever
then-
seen more than just 3 episodes in that first season.
And then Mike ran his head through the wall, and it was like, all right, he's gonna go to jail eventually.
He did.
Yeah, see,
Mhm.
you run your head through the wall, you going to jail. Simple as that. And he had a neck brace on too. Like,
Yeah, he
Come on,
was
bro.
milking that, bro. He was
yeah,
milking it.
you got a concussion. Now you didn't break your neck.
Yeah, he was-
He sued that wall.
Drugs, guys. Don't do drugs. That show fucking shows you what fucking happens when you mix a bunch of drugs and alcohol.
Word.
I would say don't do alcohol either, but then I'd get banned off of this show.
My Jersey Shore knowledge is Robbie E on TNA. Yo, facts. Facts.
Yo, that was the original. Like, why are these celebrities wrestling? Because that got his JWoww on TNA. That got his Ronnie on TNA. Everyone was doing TNA because of that.
Because TNA didn't know
Snooki was in
shit about fuck.
WrestleMania, so
Yeah, Snooki wrestled that WrestleMania too. Shit.
Yeah, she was in a tag team match with Trish Stratus, wrestled the whole match, and then they tagged her in, and she did one little flippy shit.
Yep.
One little cartwheel into a back elbow
See,
spring.
this is what makes me question the Natalia thing again, because I feel like Trish wrestled more matches. There's some bullshit there.
Yeah, Natalia got the Guinness Book of World Record for the most appearances as a woman in WrestleMania. There's the most matches, the most losses. She's like the Babe Ruth of the WWE. Which I swear to God, there's like years without her stepping in front of the TV screen. So how does she have so many matches?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I could have swore Dana Brooke had like more fucking 24/7 pins than Natalia had matches.
Do those not count? Like that should
I-
count as a match?
Yeah, right. I guess
I
so.
assume? I don't know.
There was a good like 6 to 7 years where every Monday Sasha and Charlotte wrestled, and they changed the titles. They changed the hands of the titles. Like I'm surprised that they're only 5-time champion. They should have been 64-time champion already. But it's like, hey, you take it, nah, I take it. It's hard for TSA to take my shit. You take it. And then
Just like Raven with the fucking hardcore title. At one point, wasn't Raven like 80-time hardcore champion?
some shit like that. Yeah.
Like,
Y'all
Raven
can't
just kept
have-
winning.
Taquan goes, y'all can't let Natty have shit. I mean, nigga,
Yo,
she ain't do
but 5? Like, how many Guinness World Records did she break? Apparently,
all
like,
of them.
it was like they just gave her one plaque, another plaque, another. It's like, wait,
When did they do this?
over the weekend when they were in London
Like during the Money in the Bank?
during the press junkies they were doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say I didn't see that shit during the pay per view.
No, they didn't show it during the pay per view, but they posted it like during Money in the Bank. Natalia did this. They posted the picture,
oh,
so they were like, "Oh yeah, just so here's your consolation prize. You broke the Guinness World Records." But why the hell is Siri popping up on my phone? Oh shit! The ease of listening to us, guys.
yeah.
Raven is 26-time champion.
Still, that's a lot of damn times winning one belt.
Word. Who does he
not-
think he is? R-Truth?
Yeah, that's not as much as R-Truth. Who's got? I think its last count was like 57 times he was the 24/7 7-Eleven Monday through Friday champion.
The amount of different names he had for that belt. Where is R-Truth? We need R-Truth back on TV.
Didn't he hurt himself flipping over the ring in NXT?
Did he? Ah, shit. Damn it, R-Truth. Well, he's got a job for life. He made Vince laugh. That was it.
Yeah.
So,
Word. And
Yeah.
he make Brock Lesnar laugh.
I just came across this this article on the internet here. Get your thoughts on this. The 10 harsh realities of watching modern superhero movies. I'm only going to read the numbers and then let's see what you guys had to say about it. At number 10, modern superhero movies have too much CGI.
Wait.
Too much?
Say that again. The 10 what?
So this is the 10 harsh realities of watching a modern superhero movie.
Okay.
Number 10 is that the modern superhero movies have too much CGI.
Okay. I mean, I feel like if they remade The Notebook, that shit would have CGI all over the fucking place.
Yeah. It's also you kind of need it to do the crazy things we want. But yeah.
Okay, number 9.
There's too much superhero content.
No.
Yeah, I could agree with that. We got a lot like instant at one point.
So why you say no?
The last couple of movies we got was they're not superheroes, they're robots in the skies. But then we had the fucking Fast and the Furious. Like we had a bunch of movies that happened in between. The next time we're gonna see Shang-Chi Part 2 is in 2029.
Yeah, but that having other movies
There's a good amount of superhero
too
shit.
much superhero shit.
There's a you know what? There's too many fucking reality TV shows.
I agree as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many Fast and the Furious movies.
Yeah. We should have stopped at 5. If that. 7 was their swan song, but
They should have
kept going.
stopped at 1, but all right. I mean,
I
it's
think-
it's just a poor remake of Fast Break, really.
Yeah. I say keep it coming. Fuck it.
Oh, sorry, Fast Break, Point Break. I mixed up Fast and Furious and Point Break.
Well, is it a bad a poor man's Point Break remake when they did remake Point Break and that shit sucked? And
Yeah, they both. You can't.
This is also a
you can't
remake.
remake Point Break.
I don't know if people even know that this is a remake. Like
Fast
Fast
and
and the Furious was a movie like years ago. Like,
Was it?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, it starred Vin Diesel and Paul Walker.
no, yeah, that would no, hold on. What's while I find the info?
While he's looking at that one, 8 modern superhero movies have no real stakes.
Well, yeah, that one, because you keep saying that. They should have killed Hank Pym.
Yeah. I mean, they whisked Doctor Strange away. He's not worried about the third eye. He's not worried about shit. Like, here's an interesting one to get your take on. Have you found it yet?
No, I'm still
All right.
I'm still looking.
So number 7, the superhero genre is dominated by DC and Marvel.
What else is there though? That would be
Dark Horse, Image,
Is this
Dynamite.
but for movies though? What else?
They're saying that no other comic book company or characters have gotten in there. It's only Marvel or DC.
Okay.
Okay, so the Fast and the Furious is based on the 1998 Vibe magazine article Racer X. By whoever the fuck wrote it,
Yeah.
was released in 2001. It began the original tetralogy of films focused on illegal street racing, which culminated in the film Fast and the Furious 2009.
And then we're still here in 2023 with more and more.
Oh, and it got its name from a 1954 film, an old crime thriller.
That's what I was trying to find because I know I saw the poster that's based that there is a movie that was before all this, but yeah. In 2023, we get X. Yeah. There you go.
Hey, that looks like a movie that would be on public domain that would still get shut down for watching.
Yep.
Word.
I
I don't
never
know if you
understood
knew
that.
about
It's
that
public
part
domain.
of this little endeavor. We used to watch movies that were free public fucking domain.
Yep.
other YouTube channels were showing them. And we got
There,
fucking
there's so many that still show like modern movies, and they'll go under like, oh, we're reviewing it. Like the fact that they're
Wow.
public domain movies, and you guys are, I never understood that. Like,
I-
what happened?
I don't know if they're fucking with us.
What happened?
But you know how, cause in the public domain website, this movie is here. Do you know how long this movie is?
How long?
4
I will
hours
give
long.
you. I will give you a guess. I will give you one guess each.
My guess is 4 hours long.
No,
I'm gonna go with 3.5.
no.
Longer?
16 minutes.
That's it.
Well, I mean, Fast and Furious, right?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's a long ass movie, but
I shit you not. 16 minutes.
okay.
Wait, is that the whole movie?
That's what it says. This film is separated into 4 files.
Oh,
No,
then the
so
first
yeah,
file
it's-
is 16 minutes.
Okay, yeah. That makes more sense because I'm
They
like,
never made part
six-
3.
they never had the rest of the files. This is just a 16-minute file.
Damn, no wonder Shang-Chi's taking forever. It's like, yo, the Fast and the Furious File 2 is taking 100 years. You could wait at 25. I'm seeing 1 minute and 12 seconds on my hand. What? on my end. I was like about to say 1 hour and 12 minutes on my hand. Like, yo, I don't know what's up with your hand.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
It is number 6 on that list here.
No, see Fast and the Furious Roger Coleman, that's a different one. Because this one back in 1954 was about a truck driver that was wrongfully accused of murder that broke out of jail.
That sounds exactly like Dominic Toretto.
Yeah, so that I think that's what they based it on.
Oh no, yeah, this one says 1 hour and 12 minutes here. Okay. So maybe the first 16 minutes is in public domain.
That I could say, yeah.
The f-
Only 16 minutes of a movie is public. The rest of it is
yeah,
don't
because
know.
they didn't copyright the first 16 minutes.
That was the exclusive 16 minutes of
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious.
Because in the first 16 minutes, no one mentions family. Then after that, it's all about family.
Dun, 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 dun. What's number 6, Cap?
Yeah.
6. Spoiler culture is changing how fans watch superhero movies.
Yep. I could agree with that because now we want to see it like, depending on what it is, people want to see it like instantly so they can't get spoiled. Because everyone wants to fucking say, oh, this happened, or this is the after credit, or this is. I could agree with that.
Yeah, I brought it up once before, but there was a show called Undateable on, I think, like NBC.
KB's, yeah.
And
One
they
of the
switched
C's.
from being like a scripted show to doing it live. And right after The Force Awakens, when Han died, one of the main characters who had his own fucking public battle, and I don't know if he's made his way back or not, but he was canceled, for lack of a better word, came out and right in the live opening, just like, Han Solo's dead, everyone. And everybody looked shocked, and then they cut to commercial and came back and did the show like nothing ever happened.
Wow.
Number 5. This is one that I agree with wholeheartedly. In today's modern movie thing, there's no such thing as a standalone superhero movie.
No, I mean, they had Hancock.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a bad movie that never got a sequel.
No, before Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Yeah, I mean, it was an alright movie.
Did you really like that movie? I didn't.
It was alright. It really spoke. You know,
It spoke to you, Joe. He was like, not Pursuit of Happiness, nah, Hancock.
because all the women I loved, they had to be very far away from me due to court orders. But it's similar with them. Is the further apart they are, the more powerful they are. You see,
Number 4, cat.
Spawn would stand alone because I don't want to see that shit. That's what Taquan goes.
Modern superhero movies have less character depth. And I think that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, they turned as much as I think Natalie Portman as Lady Thor was a success, they still stripped away an entire fucking layer that character could have had. Gore the God Butcher, they took away everything that made that motherfucker interesting. There was a level of depth that they could have achieved in that movie that they just decided to skip.
I think they kind of it's a lot of just to not elongate it anymore. They just we're just gonna make it to the point.
This one here is specifically for Toe.
Oh, here we go.
They're never gonna mention the hand in. No, that's not it.
I agree.
New superhero movies aren't as concerned with the comics.
Facts.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's not that they're not concerned, but it's more of like it. They have their formula already, so it's not as overly stressed than not concerned. I would feel like. So.
Number 2, superhero movies aren't as charming as they used to be.
Is it the movies or did we make it that way? Like the fans' reaction kind of ruined the superhero movies almost. I don't know if it's the film.
Charming. Like, what do you mean that they were charming before?
Like the Sony Spider-Man movies, like at least the first 2, they had their moments where they were dark or whatever, but for the most part, there was a certain charm to them. That's what you connected with.
They still got that.
Shang-Chi had a charm to it. It wasn't all just fucking jury or comedic or some stupid shit.
Spider-Man got a charm to it. Fucking
Are you talking about Into the Spider-Verse or the live action?
Far From Home. The Guardians of the Galaxy had a charm to it.
Nah, that was all dark all the time.
Yeah, Quill was trying to get with Nebula.
Huh? So I appreciated how dark it got. But... All right, the number 1, modern superhero movies are too streamlined.
No.
What do you mean no?
That's
what you were saying. They never explain shit. They just go straight.
Oh, I thought you meant. I don't know why you said streamline. I thought mainline. Like, just because your bitch ass don't have nothing that's gonna be better than the Marvel movie doesn't mean that it's streamline.
Yeah,
definitely.
We just had a 20-minute discussion about it.
I would have loved for Toe to be just like, no, they're not. It's like, but they simplify a lot of shit.
Well, the TV show simplify a lot of shit,
but they do it in the movies a lot too. They're to a point. They have to. There's so much they can do, but it's like they have to.
I'm there to watch a 3-hour movie every movie. Unless it's Batman, because Batman was one of those shit. There's 3 papers left in this 15-page report, and there's not much shit I can say about nanobots. Fuck it. Now let's talk about if nanobots are made out of aluminum.
What?
What?
Aluminum. That's what the Apple uses.
Aluminium?
Aluminum.
Aluminum?
No, that's how they pronounce it. Aluminum.
I doubt Steve Wozniak is up there going, the new iPhone 4 is made of aluminum.
Just what?
Yo, wait, did they have Show give the presentation? Is that what it is?
Man.
And for anybody playing the home game, I don't feel bad about making fun of Show's inability to control the English language. He doesn't show up.
No, we've already said show. We're making a Knuckleheads dictionary with showism. It's coming soon.
Look, is that? Let me put this. This is a process to fucking do. I hope y'all motherfuckers know this shit. I just snap my fingers.
Aluminium is
See?
Say it again.
aluminium is
Aluminium. That's how they say aluminum.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
That's what I said. No, not aluminium.
That's what
Aluminium.
he said.
That's exactly what the motherfucker just said.
is naturally aluminium is
Aluminium.
That's what I said.
No, you doing an extra continent, 2 extra.
No. You saying fucking aluminium. That's not what he's saying. Aluminium.
Again, you put a U in it. There's no U.
There is a U in it. There is a fucking U in it.
Aluminium.
It's ALUMIN.
No.
I-U-M. That's how you fucking spell it. There's 2 U's.
But when you say
Just like
you don't
fucking,
say U, you don't alunion. You don't put a U in it.
Just like fucking Mickey. He got 2 watches. They got 2 U's. Aluminum.
You don't put the U. You're emphasizing the wrong fucking syllable.
Shit. Fucking bullshit. Where was we? Now, all right, mainstream.
Streamlined.
They're streamlined, yes.
The shit you were just complaining about. That was hilarious. They told me, like, nope. Negate everything I just said. They are not streamlined. But 3.5 hours is not enough time to tell a complete story. Which, by the way, I think we got to put that at like number 1A. Why the fuck is everything 3 hours now?
Now we expect it. Like, look at that. Look at the time earlier when we were like, how long that movie was going to be. We're already accustomed now. These movies are going to be 3 hours plus. Like,
yeah, but that's bullshit, man. Just give me a good 90 fucking minute movie. I don't give a fuck if you like John Wick. If John Wick 4, not you specifically, just in the audience. But I don't care if you thought John Wick was the greatest fucking movie ever made. Did it need to be 4 hours of this man just fighting? We could have got the same thing in an hour and a half, and it'd have been fucking good.
Yeah, I liked when movies were an hour and a half because it makes you want more. The fact that now they're like, we're just gonna put everything into this one, and then still make a sequel. It's like, what's the point? Why do we need another one and another one?
Yeah. I want the good old days where I go to the movie theater at 11 o'clock in the morning, come out and it's like 12:31. Not 11 o'clock in the morning, come out and it's 4 fucking p.m. already.
Yeah, it's like you go into this movie, that's it. If you're going for a late showing, you're getting out at midnight. That's it.
Call out the next day if you got to go to work.
Especially if you're seeing a superhero movie. Like, that's it. You're staying there for a few hours, and then you still got to wait for the after credit. So it's like you're there for a while.
Hey man, it's you got to
Yo.
invest that time in this shit.
Every movie that's not Marvel or DC, you can ask Toe. I check. Is there an after credit? Nope. We get the fuck up and leave. I'm not waiting around for it.
Yeah, I do that the minute I go in. I'm like, is there one? All right, cool. So that way we could fucking the minute the credits start, I say we're out. Like these movies are too long to be waiting for fucking after credits.
I never do it, but I always feel like getting up and just announcing, like, guys, there's no after credits. We can all go home.
Yo, Elemental came out already?
Yeah, and it bombed.
No one knew it came out.
I didn't know it was coming out already. Damn.
Yo, did you see that there's a movie called The Blackening? Called We
Yeah.
Can't Die First.
It's a horror movie that looks super funny, but I haven't heard anything about it. So
Yeah, it's like a parody horror movie.
It's racist.
I'm gonna see if anybody reviewed that movie.
See, this is why I don't buy the movie pass shit that AMC or Regal got, because it's like I'll go for like 3 months straight with all these movies and then nothing.
That's how they get you, because it's like, oh, you'll use it for this, but then slow month, and then you're just paying. Like,
Word. Well, they got Guardians of the Galaxy at $240 on Saturday.
It's still in the theater.
Yep. You know what else is playing in the Regal? Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl.
what?
What?
Disney 100 special engagement.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
They got to make up for all the money that he lost. Sound like an atomic bomb just fucking went off.
Yeah, those are the ones that I don't understand. It's just a big explosion and nothing else.
Yeah, there's no like actual thing at the end.
Yo,
They call it
Renfield is
countdown,
on
yeah.
Peacock.
Yeah, I heard it's not good.
Dude,
Yeah,
I wasn't
told you
gonna
that.
watch that movie if somebody else fucking paid for it.
I heard it's not good.
I gotta see the Puss in Boots, The Last Wish.
I'll wait for Antonio to make a good movie and then I'll watch it.
I was gonna say, how you gonna wait for it to come out on Peacock? It's already out on Peacock.
No, like I said, I'll wait for him to make a good movie.
Spy Kids 5 coming soon.
Nah, you know what movie I wanted to do? Last Dance, or what was it? Save the Last Dance. or
Save,
something?
Take the lead.
Take the lead. There you go.
Yeah.
Take the lead too.
Electric Boogaloo. Shit.
That's the thing. We seen him do it in the ghetto. Now he's got to go to the prep school with all the white kids and teach them rhythm.
Yep.
That's the true fucking test.
Yo. Dante Bosco is still gonna make an appearance though, and look same age as he did in that movie. Meanwhile, he's like in his late 20s, still playing the team.
Yo, we gotta get Antonio Banderas to fucking play a team.
That's what he's trying to do in
the
Expendables
substitute.
3.
Antonio Banderas is Incredibles 3?
No, Expendables 3.
I meant John Luke was up. Mark Anthony
Oh,
from the substitute. We get him play a fucking. Yo, I just named every fucking Spanish person. That's racist, Ray. Ray, I don't know why. I don't know why you did that shit.
Yo, that was not me.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish had me in my feels. Check it out. Puss in Boots is great. See, there you go.
Who said that?
Who's saying this?
Taquan.
Liar.
I don't want to see niggas survive. That's right. The
Oh,
new iPhone is
damn.
made out of indestructible dubalilum. There you go. All the iPhones are made out of dubalilum.
Eso mismo.
Dante Basco is 47. The fuck?
Yeah.
Who? This is
You know
better
him
than
when
the
you
book.
see him, Ben.
Who?
He was in Hook.
He was in Fresh
Raphael?
Prince for a few episodes. He was in Moesha. He's in a lot of stuff.
Oh shit! The kid from that movie that I keep telling everybody about. He's adopted into a black family, and he doesn't know he's Asian. He thinks he's black. So he goes on a date with a black girl, and they go to a Asian restaurant. And she's like, "Oh, don't you like this culture?" He's like, "Nah, like what the fuck is this?" And then he starts, and then everybody thinks that he's a poser, but nah, he was really like, I grew up. This is real shit. That was a good movie.
If my math
But-
is correct, that motherfucker was 31 and take the lead.
So, hey, this is why I was so surprised that America Vespucci was actually a teenager playing a teenager. You know the ghost shit? You ever seen Power, the Book of Ghosts?
Yeah.
All those girls there that are playing 19-year-old college students are 36 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit. There hasn't been someone that was the age that they played ever.
Nope.
Remember back in the day, fucking the high school kids were like 45.
Yo, 90210. They were all like in their 50s.
Word.
How old were the Power Rangers?
Shit.
On their 20s as teens with attitude.
Yeah.
I think the only one
Motherfuckers
that
had full
played
beards.
a teen while she was in her teens was Mila Kunis when she did that 70s show.
She was actually underage.
Yeah.
She was under the age that she was supposed to be in that
Yeah.
show.
Sons of bitches. Well, it's 12 o'clock. Fucking Ray's been looking to go ever since 10:30. He's been looking
What you
for the way
mean?
out.
I was gone since 9:01.
Word. The minute we saw that, Ray was like,
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Tobey Maguire was divorced with a mortgage as Spider-Man. Yo, for real.
Yo, facts.
Yeah. But he looked like he was in his 50s. He looked younger in No Way Home than he did in the first Spider-Man.
He was still complaining about his back, man.
Word.
That wasn't a line in the movie. He just added that in Spider-Man. He was just like, my back is broken.
Word. Spinal. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Peace.